Yep, I need all of you guys to pull it up so that you can also...
I'll get it fixed for you for next week.
Jimbo's a representative.
Jimbalushi.
So, as a recap, you guys walked into a grove of some sort. Very majestic place, but had somehow been corrupted. Perhaps by the individuals that are currently inhabiting it. You have quite the entourage of individuals with you, to include the orcs, Doc, the goblin, and then actually that might, the rest of it I think belong to you, Jonas, with your
wolves are here.
Your wolves, yeah. So 3 orcs, a goblin, paramedic of some sort, and then our new player Sound, who has taken the place of Al, the cleric, because if anybody else was left in charge of the town of Knight's Refuge aside from those two, there were probably going to be some drawbacks.
I've been saying it wrong the whole time. I've been saying refuge.
She's the guy.
Not refuge.
I'm honestly, either one probably is correct.
Can you see me?
She's busy planning her second wedding.
That's true.
Yeah, you guys are actually fantastic where you're at right now. Lynn's might just need leaned back a little bit, or the camera. Yeah, it might just, you guys might need to dim her a little bit so she can see. That's good right there, but if you could dim her down so that her fantastic... That's perfect! We can barely see her, but for whatever reason, the cameras see her great like that. Okay? So you guys walked into this grove.
Hey, that's way better.
I believe Lexi described the large armored individual as, like, the mountain.
Yes.
Which was...
like the mountain.
As a DM, you love having these great original ideas only for them to be described from social media by a player within 5 seconds.
I think we got demonetized.
Yeah.
I don't think we're allowed to say that.
I mean, but when she said it, I was like, God, every aspect of this dude is
There's an ad
very...
running right now.
There's a what?
There's an ad running.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll probably have to get through that before you get to the live stream. But, and then the other guy who is like a older... he's starting to sound like Christopher Walken. That was not my intention, but sometimes I fall into other voices when I'm doing this because I suck and I should be fired. So please, anybody, replace me on this, and I'll give you all of my notes.
We will as soon as we find somebody better. We haven't yet. So that was supposed to be a compliment. Sorry.
Yeah, I took it that way.
You fucking suck!
No, I for sure took it that way. That was fantastic. But, so we are missing 2 people. Anthony could not make it here. He was going to run the orcs, but he could not make it today. And then Joey, we miss and care and love you. And Geeko will not be here, so I will do my best to improv some Geeko-esque moments. Most of his dialogue, 90% of his dialogue is usually, I am Geeko. So I think I'll
want treasure.
Yes, so I think I'll do okay, but we'll see.
His actions are unpredictable, but the things that he says
Geeko
usually
digs a hole.
They're pretty predictable.
I'm gonna use the wand on all of you is what's gonna happen. So again, we ended this last session with Lexi raising her hand, and we're gonna start this session with Lexi raising her hand. Yes, Lexi.
I need a player's handbook.
A player's handbook? Okay. Luckily for you, we have an entire library of Dungeons and... No, it's like one shelf. Okay, so we started off by rolling initiative last time. But with a few players missing, I feel like I'll keep the initiative rolls that we have, but we're just going to narrate a few more things before we kind of get started. Alright, so again, description of the area that they're in. It's like a 60-foot roof on this thing, and the area that they are in is probably like 80 by 50 feet as far as it's...
What has a roof?
So this area has a roof on it. There's only one part of it where it kind of opens up in the center, and that's where the vines...
Trees are falling!
Where this circle is, think there's a roof... Or
what kind
an opening
of roof
in
is it? Is it tree roof? Is it like a forest?
Yeah, so you guys are like in a cave or a cavern, so to speak. But like it opens up right here, and these things right now are not supposed to be trees going down, but like actually vines that have collected on the ceiling and are hanging down from that. I'm gonna lift this camera up and just hope
that it doesn't.
Did it?
No, we're not even there yet. You don't know for 10 seconds.
I was gonna say I wouldn't be.
Oh, it's moving. It's moving successfully.
I wouldn't be surprised. Again,
stuff.
If anybody is ever also attempting to do this stuff, please do not buy 2 of the same camera or speaker because your computer will just bend you over a bench and then proceed to...
It worked.
Love you very hard.
It worked.
Into the floor.
And now you can see...
Without lubricant.
Now you can see Alexi out of that.
Yeah, as you guys can see, this terrain is very busy. The rocks The brightly colored rocks that you see on the screens are supposed to simulate like a creek, a bubbling
We do.
creek of some
It's
sort.
just not very much.
But aside from that, so we ended off with Jonas. You had just
that's an eye. Oh my god, I can't read my own handwriting.
you had just kind of shapeshifted, and you were getting ready to charge the large armored figure. I would like to iterate one last thing before you make that decision, and if that is still what you want to work with, you're absolutely welcome to do it. But
Ignore.
you hear something call out from the tree to you, and it says the equivalent of, "I want you inside me."
Oh.
This is the tree calling out to you. And I don't know if you remember from last session, because it was only, we're getting pretty regular again with like these weekly sessions, but essentially you saw that familiar green arm like stretch out from the tree and like try and like
Those were the acorn titties.
nipples, acorn nipples.
I'm sorry. Don't demonetize it.
Hell yeah, Lynn. And then now the tree is calling out to you. You saw that telltale swirl of like the tree stride had been cast on it recently as well. There are voices coming from the right side where on the camera you can see it looks like a cage or a container of some sort over there too. Sound was asking what was in their buttholes. She was using an accent.
What was in the bottle? Yeah.
She was using an accent to ask what was in the bottle, but for those who couldn't hear very well, it could have also sounded. What's in their butthole?
What is in their balls?
So that was going on. The orcs that you guys have now are kind of going to take direction from you, and again, remember, they're not level 8 fighters or warriors or warlocks like you
They're
guys
like
are.
level 5 or some shit.
Even lower than
They're
that.
like level 3 or something.
3 would be an accurate assessment, yeah. So use them wisely, or I just get
Yeah, let's go, boys.
I get my minis back. Is essentially what I'm.
Meat shield.
You guys charge in and see if they got any traps.
A joke for traps. Yeah!
So, that is where I will leave it. You guys take it. Let me know if there's anything that you want to do before we really do jump into this initiative thing.
Well, I'm in mid-charge. Who else is,
Well, now I'm saying, if you still want to do that, but you have a tree coming.
Wait.
It wants you
Have
inside.
they shown us any threat?
They've pretty much said, get out. I'm tired of talking to you. Leave here now. I will say, now that you guys are in here closer, it looks like the direction that the frail, non-beefy looking man has gone towards the back. I don't know if you can turn the camera so that they can see it or not, Lynn. But he stands on right in front of what looks like, not a crucified creature, but like, I think, again, Jim described it Game of Thrones style, as like flayed man crosses. And he actually has what looks like a humanoid wolf pinned to that back there.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah. Which is illustrated by a humanoid wolf that is pinned to it, but the big tree is in the way of the T2 camera right now, so you can't really see it. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Can I get inside a tree as a giant elk?
One would have to touch it to decide.
Touch it with what?
His fingers.
My antlers, and then maybe something else.
Yeah, we all love running into trees dick first, I guess. That's
It'd be a
I
raw.
put endophilia. It's a thing.
It's wood on wood. Don't
I
worry.
just ran into trees boobs first.
All right. Oh, and I'll go.
oh, the vine!
I knock over a vine tree.
You just brush them out of the way. No worries.
Yeah, it kind of swings around. I might here while you were figuring that out. I'm gonna go grab the putty and see if I can secure those down.
Oh, that doesn't work at all.
Did you bite
wow,
yourself?
that's terrible. Oh, I just ruined everything. Oh boy.
No, you're good. It's just you try to make this great immersive terrain, and then everything just eats away at
Because
it.
you didn't actually make a cave, and I'm very disappointed.
I'm a piece of shit. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece
Yeah.
of garbage.
So it's not gonna work.
You're right.
Well, thank you for this great immersive terrain.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Stop being nice to our DM.
Yeah, fuck me.
That's what you're supposed to do. He's
apologize.
got
I
it.
was wrong.
For what?
I said that wasn't gonna work, but then it
The
did work.
rocks.
So
Oh
then
no,
I-
that
Oh,
worked.
it's working.
Shit.
That was to keep it.
I fixed it.
I'm sorry. So what are you doing, Jimbo?
I just
He
I
ran
just-
first.
I sensually rub my antlers against the tree.
Okay. You are gone.
Why do I? What? I have 1 6.
All right,
Are you
so-
trying to shed your velvet? Like,
Yeah. Oh, Lynn knows nature stuff. That's awesome. So,
You're dumb.
Jim, you as a giant elk approached the tree that was calling out to you. You touched the telltale swirl in the bark that was actually already kind of solidifying and renaturalizing itself into the normal bark formations, I guess. There's probably a scientific term for that. And the second you do, that green arm kind of reaches out and with a natural strength just like pulls part of you in. And then the next thing you know, you're standing upright in your human form. Sorry, elven? Full elven or half elven? You're full elven, right? A wood elf?
Wood elf.
'Kay.
Full ass wood elf.
Yeah, full.
And with a full charge restored to me from animal form.
You will see. And you're standing in relative darkness, okay? In some form of, again, another cave, but the walls of it are, if you knock on them, it's knocking on wood. In front of you stands, did I have ever told you her name? I don't think I told you her name yet.
It broke again.
The Dryad.
The Dryad.
Yeah.
that is her name is the Dryad.
No, that's not her name. That's just what she-
Stranger.
That's just
Stranger.
The man
Like,
in black.
this is what undid itself.
Okay. And
It's
she
a Facebook.
and she says, they're corrupting Hadrich's grove. Quickly, follow the path to her so that she may gift you with the means of defending it. And she does a sweet hair flip, kind of like every female that I ever try and
Yeah.
What
So
was the
they're all
name?
creepy and they all stalk people.
I still haven't told him the name of the Dryad.
You should ask her a beautiful name.
Oh, I was about to cue up an elk noise, but I can't do that now.
No. I don't know. I can't do it.
That's one of those.
It's like a if a
It's just a
wh-
screech.
it's like if you scared a whistle is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Oh, I got it.
But remember, Jonas, you're not in elk form anymore, so it's just gonna be you as an elf doing it.
Yeah, wait.
Okay.
And she's kind of like, oh.
No, I say, so what's your name?
Silk tree?
Silk Tree?
I'm a dryad. This is my tree in my grove.
Your name is Silk Tree.
Creative, I know.
So you said...
But I mean, stuff doesn't grow on trees, so that's that's at least combining things that aren't related.
Yes.
There's some
That was in
creativity
character
to
though.
that.
Because it was a Don Peyote voice.
It was.
Yeah, you could say that my name is a bit similar. Two things that are unrelated that were combined for no reason.
Damn right. You're DM right.
So you say these creatures are corrupting the forest.
Just.
How long have they been here?
Oh, not long, but as soon as they got here, they started casting their spells. I believe the frail one, to be performing necromantic rituals here. He tortures creatures, perhaps for his own dark purposes.
So much throat fetish in this land.
So much what?
Throat fetish?
Throat fetish. Necromancing.
Yes.
That's
Neck-
funny.
Neck throat mancing.
I finally got it.
Quickly, down the path, Jonas. I've been waiting for you to arrive here. Go, seek her out,
So
and accept her gift.
Alright, so I was like, oh shit, gifts. I love free stuff. And
Hell
then
yeah.
Start, we're running down a path somewhere.
Okay, so we'll say that you do we'll say you're doing your full movement thing, so you do your 30 feet. When you get to your 30 feet, it opens up into a small area, 15 by 15
Yeah.
feet.
Wait, 1 second. Are you trying to say that Druish people are penny pinch?
Druish people are penny.
Continue, I'm sorry.
Well, money doesn't grow on trees, so.
Ah.
So, roll a perception check for me once you get inside there. You sense something very, very calming about this place as well, Joe.
Oh, it's just all nature. It's everything.
Yes, and you're
everything
surrounded
I
by
love.
what is natural formations.
17.
Against the far wall, there is a monstrous, like a skeleton of something, and then
Widget.
the skull. Widget doesn't have bones.
I don't know.
And then like there's a skull that's lying on the ground, and you see a small humanoid shape that seems to have kind of like its hand resting on like the skull as well.
What kind of skull? What kind of skull?
Oh, maybe you'd have to get closer to be sure, but it is a large creature.
Like larger than.
It would be a wyvern.
Yeah, much larger than you. Yes.
Oh no, it's the wyvern.
It's the
Oh.
wyvern.
The wyvern.
Women.
Wyvern.
I will tell you though, it is bones. There's no flesh to this.
It's boners.
It's an assortment of penises.
So there's a giant boner in the corner.
Yeah.
No, they're durable.
It's like
Don't worry, I will tackle it.
It's Kiko's mushroom. It's back. It's a myconid.
So that's in the corner as opposed to the center area where I am.
So you came out, you came out in the center, and this room opened up, and then 15 feet back in this darkness, there's this skeleton that's kind of almost laying against, and then kind of maybe fused into the wall as well, and then right next to it, like laying her hand on it, is the humanoid shape of someone that you might know.
Hey, Dritch, is that you?
There's no response.
It's a dinosaur, I think. I think it's a dinosaur.
That's ridiculous.
I'm gonna
Go
move
smell
forward.
Hadrich.
I'm gonna move forward closer to who I suspect may be Hadrich.
Right up to it, perhaps?
Yes, right next to her.
Fantastic. Okay. So, with that, we're going to jump into initiative. All right?
Uh-oh.
Al, you are up. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's SoundCloud.
Oh yeah, these were rolls that were done in the last session.
Yep, that's how we ended our last session, was by doing these rolls. I need to change that from saying Al to saying Sound. Sound. You are up. It is your turn in initiative order. As far as the rest of the group, then it is the orcs, Jonas, Lynn, and Thykelion. You must have rolled pretty terrible because
I
you're...
did. I think I got like a 4 or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Roll the tape.
Yeah. I usually do try and rewatch it right before, at the end of it, so I can do a recap right before we get started again. But did you want us to skip you, Al?
I don't
Lexi?
think I was ready to fight these people.
Yeah,
I think we
I'm-
can still talk.
Yeah, I'm not.
I guess we're fighting these people.
I basically started the fight and then turned around.
And
And
left.
then
Went
yeeted
into
into
a
a
tree.
tree, and then I
Well,
think
the
we're good.
the man was again saying like, "Get out!" Like I'm done talking to you guys. Leave now. As like
So the
someone.
I still don't know if that's necessarily actionable into immediate violence.
Right.
I guess if we backtrack from Jonas no longer like charging to hit them, we'll just keep these in case you guys do want to pop off with that, and you can continue to Jonas. I'll say that you still have, you can sense like and see through your wolves, right? So you can also see what's kind of going on out there.
Well, they know what they're supposed to do.
So, in that case, then, what do you guys want to do?
As our true glorious leader, I think Don Coyote should take over.
Okay, well, this is the first I'm hearing of this, but, so I guess I would, approach the leader boy looking,
Okay.
and I'll put my hands up, you know, in a nice kind of gesture.
I might need to put mini on the map.
Technically, I'm holding a lance, a 10-foot lance in my right hand, you know. So,
You mean form?
But I obviously have nowhere to put it. You know what I mean? I'm not. There's no holster on a 3-foot tall person for a 10-foot lance. So it's like I'm just, you know what I mean? So, but the other one is like, oh, you know, don't worry. I swear, I mean no harm. It's just, you know, we're trying to get through and all.
Wait, that's her, right?
So
Yep.
she's holding like a
Right
twig.
here.
Well, you said the leader. Do you want to go to like the large armored one or the only one that's talking to you?
The only one that's
The
talking.
only one that's talking to us. Cause I mean, I assume that the one that's talking to us would be the one that.
Okay.
I
What
should-
is talking to? Oh,
He's
yeah.
back
And also,
there.
I apologize. While you were setting up that stuff, I was setting up stuff for the stream, so I missed a fair portion of why weird.
Well,
So if I could have a motive.
I will give you a recap. He's pretty rude. You guys have heard rumors of innocent people being hung and burned, being accused of lycanthropy along the roads around Knight's Refuge. One of you did hear a story of these individuals coming into town, threatening to kill all shapeshifters and skin changers, etc. There was a little.
Skin changer.
There
They
was
said
a
they didn't give a shit about you.
there was a writ on the
They
bulletin
didn't
board.
care about Al either with her stupid hat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
There was a writ
SoundCloud.
on the bulletin board in town calling them the Silver Knights, offering reward for the capture or information leading to the capture of other types of shape-shifting individuals.
Did I do it?
Nope, you're good. And then yes, a few of you like kind of shifted shapes, but to test you, the man who speaks, the older man who speaks, actually ordered the larger one to brush his knuckles up against Sound's face, which elicited nothing, and he did not react then because of that. But the large man sits still, breathing heavily, all mountain style through his helmet, staring straight ahead, sometimes at you guys as you walk by and approach. The other one has moved to the rear of the cavern. There is giggling from the, if you're looking at it from the entrance that you guys came in, from the right side, where there looks like there's been a bit of a campsite set up as well. And Jonas is gone.
Walked
So
into a
we've-
tree.
So I mostly meant what was our motive for approaching these particular orcs? Period.
They're not orcs.
Oh no, these aren't orcs. These are humans. Well, this guy over here is a half elf in the back. You don't know what the dude in the armor is. You entered this because Jonas suspected this was Hadrich's Grove, and also you needed shelter from the storm that was growing outside. It seems rather tumultuous.
Didn't we hear a bunch of noises from over here too?
Yeah, this was giggling and also the sound of
And
what
then that's where the song lady was?
the song lady.
Wasn't there like a sea shanty about some
Oh yeah, that was meant to be, and that's on me. That's meant to sound kind of like a man. It was meant to be a man singing it. You want me to sing the sea shanty again?
It was something about his wife. Or just
I don't not want that.
Yeah.
The rest.
About Gilligan?
Is eastward bound for Kingston town? But yeah, so that's what that's what
I'm going
That was
to
not the
approach
song.
the sea
No, it wasn't.
shanty
you
I
what?
demanded the
then. I
song.
go towards the sea shanty.
You want me to sing the song?
No, I want to go towards where the
That should be the lead-in for
Oh.
every episode.
a
That
pretty
would work.
a pretty young lass with a lot of class. Heave ho stay. All right. Thykellian, as you get
Okay,
around.
so but okay, we do have camping items. So what would be our motivation for trying to strong arm our way into this encampment to give us shelter when we
Got a
have our
dead
own
person.
things and our own means? Which I mean,
dead
it's a
person.
suck to put it up in a rainstorm, but it's possible.
Black cat.
He's in the
Lynn,
cave,
as
though.
soon as you entered this place, your paladin senses told you that it had been consecrated as well.
Yeah,
Oh, so
that's
these
always
dudes
fun.
are evil.
Yeah, you would know that just by entering this place when the ground has been consecrated as a paladin. It's the opposite of hallowed, which is what you would do perhaps to an area. So they've done something
Say no
evil.
more, fam. That's all you had to do. That's all my motivation I need.
I got more reasons. You guys need some more reasons?
I don't need no more reasons than that.
He's
Isn't that also because we have a dead person that we want to bring back to life named
You
Black
see him,
Cat?
he's sucking on a vape and talking about he does vegan CrossFit. Hey!
Did he become
Alright, so I'm gonna look up to
gangster?
this guy. I'm gonna look up to everybody because I'm 3 feet tall.
Yep.
And I'm gonna wait. And I'm
Hey,
gonna
how
go.
we doing, guys?
I'm looking up. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I go. Well, look here. All right. I know none of you have have any business being here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a very nice old lady, and I'm going to say, please, just go ahead and vacate on your own before we are forced to vacate you from this mortal coil.
Music notes going down her body.
All right.
Please.
Yeah.
Tall, lanky man with the big sword is going to say, "This place is ours. You must vacate. You can't tell us to leave our campground."
This is a holy place which you have consecrated. Do you not see the, severity of that? There are plenty of evil areas that you can occupy, which I am not currently trying to reside with my holiness. You know what I mean? It's because you guys are worse than things that are good in every way. But I will suffer your existence if you only be peaceable and exit. And if not, don't worry. Me and my friends will make sure that you exit in one way or another.
I will also remind you, Lynn, that they did offer help in killing any form of shape changers.
And we were gonna recruit them, but then Jonas charged in.
Because he missed.
And I don't know if you remember about your backstory.
Racist.
Why would that be a good thing?
You have a shapeshifter running your priestess old thing. You know
Yeah,
what
but
I'm talking about.
why would I want every shapeshifter killed?
Because there's a shapeshifter thing that's haunting your holy place, and we need to slay
But
it.
she's
And that was
saying
our
that just
mission.
because one shapeshifter has
Right,
been
that
able to
one
doesn't mean
shapeshifter
that
that's
all
bad
of
does
them
not
can be
make
punished.
Look, I'm smart enough to know that.
Lynn, as you get
Big
closer, you'll notice that the creature that he has pinned up behind him is also taking like very, very short and ragged breaths from behind him as well.
Wait, who's taking short and ragged breaths?
There's a creature, a humanoid, wolf humanoid behind him that is pinned to like an X, kind of like secured there, and it's taking some pretty short and ragged breaths from back there as well. It's just something you notice offhandedly as you're speaking to him, because it's like the square behind him. Not to ruin it.
Well, lycanthropes are pretty much solidly evil. So, I mean, I'm in general, but I mean, I'm still gonna be like, what's going on with that?
Abomination.
This is one of the creatures that would have stalked your town had I not captured it with the help of my brother.
Why force it to suffer instead of simply just, getting rid of it?
I am interrogating him.
For what?
His boy is next.
She wanted to show you
His
the picture.
boy.
Just the picture of sound.
Can I insight into like, is he? No, I guess there's no insight here. But I guess I'm just asking. His boy. You mean he's a
What was that last word? He's a what?
You're my dad, Blue.
Yes, his child has the same curse as him and lies caged not 30 feet from you.
Do I see the part?
there is a cure for lycanthropy,
There
and
is,
I would be aware of that as a paladin.
there is indeed.
Right.
And, and he turns around and he takes out his dagger and he just starts stabbing the lycanthrope right in the chest until it stops breathing, and then he steps off to the side.
Why would I allow that to happen? Can I intercede?
Yeah, you can absolutely try to.
Like the second that he pulls a knife out, I would immediately attack.
Okay, I will tell you. So he'll have time to kind of stab it, when you're stabbing things in the chest.
I've seen shivings before, yeah.
Yeah, and he turns and he says, "You see?" And like his eyes kind of widen as he sees you charging in with your lance. And once you reach a point, Lynn.
No, in order to protect that guy, I actually would have done a misty step.
I will tell you. Oh
Or is
God.
that guy plot armored in that I should probably not attempt to
No,
rescue him?
no, he's not. No, he's absolutely not plot armored. I will say you're gonna get to about this point, right? God, there.
it comes. We're flying.
And
we really need to get that handy cam so we can do like the zoom in.
hell yeah. So we've got Lynn right there.
Nice.
You run into what is essentially some kind of field of force, and when you do it, 2 torches on opposite sides of the cavern on the other sides of the water sources kind of like ignite into blue flame. You see them, and they're on the map right here. I'm sorry, they're bendy torches. I've tried to like hold them so that they stop bending, but they always go right back to being bendy torches.
The rocks in this area are beautiful.
Thank you. Those
They're
are
supposed to be
water.
Yeah.
Yes, Lexi.
I would like to cast healing word on the thing being stabbed in the chest as
Are you
soon as I.
close enough?
Yes.
Do you have to touch to do that?
No, you have to search for cure wounds.
Okay. So you want to cast Lynn? Let me let Lynn finish what she's. What
Yeah,
she's
I just
sorting out.
have to let you know.
So I mean, the moment that he tried to unsheath the knife and then make any kind of like aggressive gesture, I could Misty Step myself 30 feet, and I would put myself in the way.
In the
That's
way.
just the kind of guy I am.
Lynn,
The stabby.
give me an Arcana, and I am going to, just so nobody thinks I'm bullshitting this.
Okay, I rolled a 1, and that means that I get to reroll it because I'm a halfling hog.
And you take a shot. Oh yeah.
Yeah, 20. It's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Can we have that as the intermission?
I
The
don't know.
dirtiest. When you guys usually
I
say
get
something.
to see it twice. She does the dirty 20, and then I can watch in the delay, and she does it on camera.
Yeah.
So with a natural 1, you think that you just really fucked up your spell because.
I did not natural 1 because I'm a halfling.
Oh, okay. What was your Arcana then on the second
Alright,
try?
she dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
The dirty 20.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah, that was what the dirty 20 was about.
Something about what he has done when he consecrates this place disallows that kind of travel. You've read up on consecration and hallow, right?
Poopies. Well, poopy buttholes. I guess I'll just fucking run. Then jerk. Wait. Whoa. I
It doesn't
God.
disallow tree travel.
I could javelin him with my free hand because I'm not holding my shield.
Big brain.
What are you doing with your free hand?
I could javelin him with my free hand.
So again, it doesn't allow you oh man, you guys are about to hate me so much. What they have done.
I can't do projectile weapons.
Hold on. What he has done to the ground and this place disallows that kind of travel, but you still run into this field of force in front of you that stops you from moving forward, and those torches on either side kind of light up, and you seem to like you're unable to kind of move past it.
It's almost
Oh, so I'm stuck in place. And my javelin is stuck in place too?
No, you're not stuck in place. You just can't get it's like the Mr. Mime thing. You're just unable to get through that.
Oh, like there's a force field or something.
A field of force, yes. Not a force field. That's copyrighted. I'm sorry, Star Trek.
Field of
Wait,
overwhelming
that's not copyrighted by Star Trek.
I don't know. It seems if some magical barrier prevents you from moving through it.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able to throw a javelin through it is the takeaway I'm getting, right?
Yes.
And it would run into
You
him.
don't meet the level
Okay.
requirements.
And
Sorry.
he laughs from the other side, and he's like, ah, ha, 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 ha. You're
I
in
like that.
our house
It's
now.
Yeah.
While he's shivving the guy?
Huh?
While he's shivving the
No,
guy?
he finished the shivving, and
Oh,
like he
God.
pointed at it, and then just watched you like run into the wall, and then like attempt a misty step, and you just it seems like you just can't penetrate through this spot right now.
I have a question.
Okay, so I'm gonna use whatever turn I have left to be like, let's fuck these guys up!
All right, Lexi.
What kind of spell Or what kind of magic would this be considered?
Yours,
No.
the bard's, is arcane.
No.
The force field.
Force field thing.
The field of force.
You would have to again. You would have to do an Arcana check to try and figure out.
Okay, can I roll an Arcana check?
You can, but after that, we're in initiative order.
Okay.
All right. And tell me exactly what you're trying to display. The school of magic, the level of the spell, the nature of it.
The smell of it.
Like, what kind of magic it is?
What
So
kind of
The school.
the school
yeah,
of
the
magic?
school of
It would be evocation.
That's fireballs.
Fireballs? Are those also evocation?
I think, yeah.
and
it's
your
usually
bolts.
your bolts and your
Fireballs.
fires.
I don't know. Would this fall under that then?
I don't know. What's his name?
All right. That does sound.
Wait,
You are.
I had rolled a 1. That means I gotta do a shot, right?
It does mean you have to do a shot, Lynn.
Okay. I'm keeping on top of it. Don't worry.
Watch your
I'm
face.
Slow.
Look at her. Look at her. Lynn, I'm gonna try something real quick while you're doing that. Let me know if this works.
I don't think it's.
This
gonna
might be
work
terrible.
Because he said that Lynn couldn't step through another dimension.
All right. So I do that.
Right.
We
This
might not even need
means it's
your.
stepping through another
I'm
dimension
gonna.
or
Oh
something.
man, this might be terrible.
What dimension?
Oh, it might be terrible. I might fuck everything
it's,
up right here, but I'm really excited to try it.
Try it.
Like,
New source.
the actual whatever you're trying to step through can't be longer, but that means that that spell has to be a divination magic.
I mean, you could try it and see what happens. I don't know. Because I don't know how it would work through the wall.
Uh-oh.
No.
Everything went black.
No.
Scary.
Wait.
That's
We're
back. Oh,
We're
it's
gone.
not.
I was gonna add a window capture and then full size your face in Discord so we didn't have to worry about something for me to practice on
Yeah,
later.
that was actually what I was gonna suggest. Because if you have me up on it, then you can just do like a
Yeah.
Wow.
screen capture to get somebody that's on webcam, and that's what other people do. But it's okay.
Yeah. On intermission. I'll give it a go.
I got a face for radio. I get it.
Yeah, it already happened.
Okay. We're in initiative order as he's like, my house now. And Lynn's like, I'll fucking stab you.
Love our street, our house.
Our house. And then yeah, so it is Sound's turn.
Alright, so I'm going to, well, I did cure wounds on him the last time,
Mm-hmm.
and he got, or not cure wounds,
Some sort of healing thing.
healing word,
Healing ward.
and he got healed for 12.
Okay.
So I thought I'd let you know that.
He got
Okay.
stabbed and now he's feeling a little bit better, but not all the way.
That's man, a big old wrench for me to throw, for you to throw in my operation, but that's good. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also going to cast. Okay.
Just need a
I'm
few more
also
stabs. It'll come
going
back
to
down.
cast
Pretty much, yeah.
greater invisibility on myself.
Okay.
Joy.
And then
Dude, did you try it?
That was the saddest thing you could ever.
and then yes. Well, let me double check real quick. I need a
It's
sorry.
gonna be Joey. I was gonna say same.
I'd already said same.
I don't know, but
And
different
rank
people are
points?
getting different, getting the message at different times.
Sorry. I apologize. I don't know these spells as well as
As well as my character does.
as well as I knew Al's spells, so I don't know what's a bonus action and what's an actual regular action.
It should say at the top.
Well, it does, but I just like looking at here
Gotcha.
on what I have.
I'm gonna. You keep doing that. I'm gonna
Okay.
roll my guy's attacks while you're doing that.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So let me see here.
Joey's face.
The children of the light.
All right. He is. Ooh.
Ooh-wee.
Oh no, I fucked it up.
Okay.
Bonus action? Like, what the heck is this?
You're
figured it.
And then Lexi, I just need to know what your armor class is.
23.
You're welcome.
Ha 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 ha.
So,
Ha 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 ha.
not good. 13.
6. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna have to mute that so it doesn't come off. Alright.
Sorry.
Do you want us to come back to you?
No, it's fine. So I'm gonna cast Healing Word again. As a bonus action.
Okay.
So let me do that.
Alright. You casting it on the same creature?
Yes, on the same creature. And I casted Greater Invisibility on myself.
Alright.
No. She's invisible.
She's invisible.
11 heal.
Okay. Ooh, very nice. Okay, is that your turn? Did you have any?
I'm gonna have a readied action. If I can do that.
No.
You can't because you already did
You
it.
use your actions.
You can only ready an action if you're not doing it.
If you don't do an action, you can ready it so that it pops off when the requirements are met.
Okay, so
It's an
then
if
here's my
then.
question then.
Okay.
I already had my bow out.
Yes.
Okay. I already know you're gonna say I can't do
Because if you use your bonus action and
yeah, no,
your
it's fine.
action, you have reaction. If there's something that you can do with reaction, that's about it.
Can I react by shooting?
Okay.
All
All right. So
Next.
you're.
You try.
Careful, the tree's gonna fall.
Also be careful if you're very a lot and close to the edge. It's very close. It's one step closer.
Mine?
Mine.
Oh, okay. All right. So that was Lexi's turn, and she goes invisible, which is very good for her because the guy doesn't like you much after asking what was in his butthole. So I'm gonna have to re-roll these attacks because he was absolutely planning on smacking you around. But now,
I can move though, right? Sorry, I have movement.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Sorry,
Just be ready next turn.
Shame!
Well, I was looking at all these things.
Fine. Where are you going? Where are you headed to?
I don't care. Just move me somewhere. I just don't want to be in the same spot as I was when I went invisible.
Gotcha. Campground over here. You're not sure what's over here, but you would have to go up and around. Here.
I'll just go straight.
Straight towards him?
No, like straight to the side.
Which side?
That's fine.
Just like that? A few
Yeah,
feet?
That's fine.
Okay. Alright. So you see that this guy like starts charging towards you, and then you go like invisible, and you hear like the heavy breathing and rasping from his helmet as he like searches around for a second, doesn't see you anymore, and then he just runs up to one of these wolfy boys. So
Which one, Starwolf or Moonwolf?
whichever one that one
In
is.
the darkness.
And Jonas, well, let's see if he hits. Oh, that's gonna hit.
Is it a 20?
It is a 20.
So who would be taking a shot here?
No, Lexi, is the shot gonna wake you up or put you to sleep?
Both. One first and then the
First
other.
do Red Bull and then do anything but Yay.
That is a good question. It could literally do either one.
All right. Well, anyways, 6 and 4. So your wolf takes 10 bludgeoning damage when he punches it.
I'm gonna eat over you real quick.
Sorry guys, I'm covering up my.
What is his armor class?
I think it's like 14.
Does it be? Oh shit. Okay. It also takes his 6 piercing damage. He punches it again. So let's see if that's not gonna hit. A 2. All right, and then he tries to do a slam attack on it. 10 plus. Let me see what this adds.
Wait.
16 or 16 hit.
You have next?
Yeah, he's a 14 arm plus.
Okay, I need you to make a strength
The rum?
save.
I don't like tequila. I drink margarita. This rum.
Where's your shot glass? Not that one.
Oh, I put it
Oh, there's
up
all
there.
these shot glasses on the side over here. that
Do
look-
you remember
You're
what
just
the
gonna
do you remember what the
get
last
very
one
I was
was?
gonna say,
The last what?
these ones are.
Like all damage so far.
Yes. So it was 10, and then oh man, I want to say 10 and 6. 10 bludgeoning, 6 piercing, and then 21 more bludgeoning damage.
God damn.
And you need to roll a strength against him to see if it gets knocked prone and back 10 feet.
Wow.
He rolled a 14 plus. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, that's probably it. I rolled an 8
Gary's
plus.
throwing balls.
12 million.
Yeah, so your wolf is now prone and knocked back 10 feet. And the orcs see what's going on here, and they're just gonna be like, what do we do, boss? What are we doing?
Let's get him, boys.
Hold on. That wolf might be dead, actually. Hold on. He's probably dead.
You guys see this guy's moving unnaturally fast, and his attacks, he's got a lot of them.
That wolf's dead.
Something funky is going on with this individual. He is much too large to be moving that quickly.
That's very strange.
It is strange.
He's up one more damage than he has health.
Okay, I just set him off to the side over there
Did you
by
like
you.
it?
Oh,
I didn't take it. I just tried to mix it with
so
my
the
finger.
that little
Did you like it?
that wand thing that I got that adds stuff.
Your shillelagh, your
that
walking
only,
stick.
that
This is
only
really
adds
wrong.
armor. That only adds
No, I like Tortuga.
armor class to it, right? It doesn't add health.
It's listed on the. Do you have your, or is it somewhere in here? You're talking about your special item that I gave you.
Oh no, yeah. No, I've got it.
You have it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's on my little thing.
You can use your
I believe. Actually, no. I thought I gave you an extra 5 hit points.
Oh my god, if it does, then he's not dead.
Okay, so he's got what, 4 hit points left?
Yes.
All right. So it's still now. It's the other guy's turn. Let's see what he's got here. And he sees what's going on over there, and he's like,
Yes, brother, tear them asunder.
and do.
So that's 42, 42.
Oh God. He casts. All right, Lynn. He's gonna do one thing to you. I need you.
Or another? Are they gonna get you?
He's gonna make a spell. He's gonna make a.
PG at least.
He's gonna make a spell attack against you. Oh
Wow.
fuck.
Okay, alright.
Oh shit. Guess I'm taking my
I
shot.
can't on command.
That is a natural 1
Nice.
on his. So he was so excited about his brother. Perhaps he tried to like offhandedly cast a spell at you and just completely fucks it up. So now I'm gonna do this like an idiot.
Like a champ.
You don't even like it? Just that one.
It's actually not that bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm drinking.
I got Bacardi Dragonberry. That's just my favorite.
All right. So that didn't work at all. So instead,
Phenomena.
Lynn, give me all of your wisdom saves or charisma saves, right?
They are, yes.
Okay. So he
I know
just
what it is.
get out of here. That's why you're not allowed back here. You take disadvantage on your next attack. Go sit down. He just looks at you after that because he's a little bit upset, and he just says,
Run.
I don't know why I rolled anything. You just have to beat a 16
Don't worry about it.
on your save.
Oh ho ho. 21.
Okay, so you feel him attempting to assert his dominance over you, and it just doesn't work. Okay,
My force of personality trumps anything you could ever do.
so the orcs run up.
The orcs are gonna die.
Yeah, probably.
I believe.
And they're both going to make attacks on him. Let's see what they got here.
I need to hear their burly orc grunts.
Yeah, okay.
Let's gonna be.
What is his? It's been so long since I built this character. Oh shit! That's a Take a shot. That orc just rolled a. That orc just rolled a critical hit on him.
Critical hit!
So we'll say Semba, the one with the Great Maul, rolled a critical hit, and then plus 5. Okay, so that doesn't. So we'll say yeah.
2 shots.
So that's a great. So Logan has to take a shot.
Dude, I'm drinking shots.
Oh, you're drinking shots?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Where'd my pencil go? Here it is.
I'm about 6 shots
Wait.
in, Gary.
What would you butt chug them? What else are you doing?
What?
Oh, and he rolled really high on damage too.
Well, you said I'm drinking shots. Well, what else would you do with it? Are you gonna
Butt chug
snort it? Are you gonna inject
12 So
He's
he
got a
hits
cup with pure liquor.
for
So
12.
Yeah.
Everybody, roll me a perception check real quick. 12.
I got.
I got a 24, but if I'm not in the room, maybe it doesn't matter.
I would say maybe through your wolf.
14.
14.
The wolves can roll perception.
Roll at a disadvantage for me. So roll me one more time.
Well, maybe the wolf hears it.
It's not a hearing thing really. 14. Where the fuck?
So that would be 17.
There we go. Okay, that's still pretty good. What'd you get, Lexi?
14.
14. What did you get?
14.
And Lynn, what did you get?
10.
Okay. So
Clear. Well, let's see.
the rest of you will notice as this strike hits him, his attack is almost slowed. It still strikes, but it's almost slowed or like pre-deflected as it tries to work its way to connect with like solid
Bone.
brother tissue, right? Like there's a something before him that slowed it, but the orc was
Made
strong
armor.
enough that it still managed to power through it and tag him for some damage. And you're not certain, but you almost think on the far end of this area that lanky dude might have grimaced a little bit when that happened. Okay, the other guy missed,
Like a smirk.
so that was like grimace, like a.
And that means that it hurt
The
him
dirty
too.
talking grimace. Yeah, the big purple guy.
So when he hit him, it hurt him. So he's got his own. He's the source of that spell that's protecting him.
No way.
Yes.
Sort of.
Geeko does that. Not.
Geeko digs a hole.
I was gonna say Geeko does an Eldritch Blast, which definitely doesn't. Oh wait, he rolls for each one. Geeko, fuck man. You guys notice Sir Orkington is at the back right now, and he takes out a hand axe and he kind of wings it.
And remember, they have magical weapons.
They do.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay,
Why?
Jonas.
Is it my turn?
No,
What do I
Jonas.
I wrote
What do I
everything
see?
down.
Good job.
It is a large reptilian skeleton, but when you get close, it does seem to be the rough outline of Hadrich's body from what you remember of her. It's been like a week maybe, right? For you? In real time, years, but for you, just a week or so. And she is completely barked, almost as if she has been turned into roots.
Bark skin.
And, no, like the entirety of her body has been turned into roots.
Oh no. there's
On
fewer
her-
of her.
I
On
think he's
her
fine.
hand, or in her hand, grasped on kind of like the skull of this creature, is a small scroll.
I read the scroll.
Okay. So when you pull it out, you unroll it, and oh man, like parts of it like flake away when you do this.
No.
And it says on it, Jonas, you once asked me how to be a good druid. If you found your way here, I don't need to tell you anymore. Accept this gift of an ancient predator.
It's a dinosaur.
Oh my god.
Roar!
How do I?
It calls. It wants you to touch it, Jonas. It wants you to touch it, Jonas.
Alright.
Touch its dino.
Alright. Hesitantly put my hand upon the creature.
Right on the
bone.
You do this.
Right on the bones. I finger the bone.
You hear you hear a gasp from behind you, and before your vision blurs out, you turn around quickly enough to see a smile spreading across Silktree's face as you kind of fade out of existence for a second.
Whoa.
You're bringing the dinosaur. Oh dear.
It's dino time.
Outside of the cavern again. Now, you guys hear the sounds of something approaching. As Jonas, in his new form, appears back at the entrance.
Through on my side, all it sounded like was a bunch of fart.
Aw.
I mean, I know what it was because I actually saw your screen.
Yeah.
But
Okay. I can't do very good T-Rex noises, so that was you two.
I had it.
Lexi had it.
You sound more like an alien.
Sounds bad now.
You
Oh,
sound.
wow, that was a
You did good the last time.
I did.
That sounds way straight out of a Wayland Utani lab.
So like I had to transmute myself to get to this.
This was considered a free wild shape.
A free wild shape.
You now have this wild shape.
Dinosaur capabilities.
I can't do this wild shape until I get to level.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Level 8, right?
No, I can. You can. That's a combat. That's a challenge rating 8. You can challenge
There you
rate
go.
into a third of your level.
Shh.
Okay.
Hadrich loves you.
It just loves me, and
Yes.
I can just do this now. That's fine. I'm fine with that.
You're back. You see one of your wolves is down. This man's punching the shit out of things. The orcs are trying to fight him too.
Sir Orkington.
That's true.
They're
It is considered your turn. You have your movement, action, bonus interaction, interaction, reaction that you want to do. Lynn, you're up next. Thykelian, you're following them.
Yeah.
I am gonna pre-roll some stuff while he's sorting out his information right now. Thykelian, again, I'll say because you're right there in front of them, inside that cage, you do see the figure of a small boy, and then pressing his face up against the edges of the cave, looks like a a thinning man in what one could only describe as privateer attire. You might suspect he was the one singing the sea shanty, as no one else here seems to have the vocal cords for it. All right?
I know good pipes when I see them.
Hell yeah. Somewhere in the
That was a
distance,
penis joke.
It was a penis joke.
somewhere in the distance, Beck's like, he's got a good pipe. I've seen it. Good pipes when I see him. I've seen him. Anyways,
Well, do I perceive that my wolf has been hurt by this?
oh yeah,
being?
you're like psychically connected
You
to those
felt
bad
it,
boys.
All right. Well,
So make your.
That's probably not the tech.
Noises.
You're magically connected to those boys.
It's
he's gonna
bestiality,
he's
guys.
gonna die so hard. I got a movement speed of 50 feet. That's easily this. Maybe the wolf moves aside a little bit. so I
Sure,
can
sure,
get
sure.
through.
You're very careful with your stepping.
And,
Make your noises. We need dinosaur noises.
Yeah, you always make. That's better than Lexi's.
I'm going to do I get a multi attack. My bite is a plus 10 to hit.
Jesus.
That's pretty amazing. So that's a 23 plus my 1 for my little amulet, which 24.
Okay.
Doesn't
So
hit.
you're biting him, right? So you go to. Oh, hold on.
And it counts as a magical attack because that's how druids work.
So he got hit once.
Did get hit once.
Okay. So that doesn't hit. Please, every time I tell you guys do damage, make sure to remind me to make a roll on this guy.
Gary, roll for big natural critties.
24 does not hit.
24 does not hit. You go to like bite down on him, and again you feel like this presence of like of something preventing your full strength. Like, you haven't even connected with him yet, but something's slowing your jaws as you bring them down on him right now.
Alright, I get a second attack.
Right, and this guy moved up here to try and do some stuff to, where is it? Boom, 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 boom. So he moved up to right here to try and do stuff to Lynn, but...
Is he on the other side of the wall?
So think it's from
Yeah, so he's on the other side of the wall.
torch to torch, yeah. Kind of like mocking you on the other side, all Darth Maul style, Lynn.
We need a methodical laugh.
Darth Maul didn't laugh.
I mean, yeah, but he's a
that's what it
different
was.
guy.
He did get cut in half, which rhymes.
What's up?
He did get cut in half, which rhymes.
But he lived. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Plot armor, fucking Damon.
Alright, well, Wolf feed
And
you.
then turns out he wasn't the only one.
You had multi-attack though, right?
Yeah, I can't attack the same
What?
Are
time.
you okay? Did you drink
Oh,
too
for
much
real?
cough syrup?
I can attack one with my bite and one with my tail. Can't attack the same target because
Okay.
that wouldn't make much sense.
Okay.
So I guess I'm not gonna attack my friends. So
Gotcha.
Wolf's gonna go up.
Thank you.
Pack tactics, right?
Wait, it's pack tactics for Wolf Blitzer. That's the one. That's the one that's still healthy.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be over 20. Let's hold on. He
Gary, roll for big natural critties.
7. A lucky 7 big natural
well,
critics.
if a 24 didn't hit, I don't know if a 21's gonna hit.
It does, surprisingly. Was I right? Rats.
So does a 21 not hit as well?
It does not. And he sits there breathing.
What is making this noise?
The armored individual that is kind of surrounded by your group right now.
What's he wielding? What's he wielding?
What you see there? No, I'm sorry. He's not wielding anything. Every time he comes up and attacks you guys, he's like punching you.
Okay.
Yeah, and when you guys get up close, it looks like there's something adhesed to his fists.
Does he look like a Bioshock Big Daddy? Like.
Oh God, that's a way better idea than what I just. Man, I've had this guy built for like months, and that's just way better. His arm starts to spin. That was such a good scene.
Could I insight some of what I am taking? Glean more about the situation.
Yeah, I'll allow you to insight. I just need you to be a little bit more specific on what you want to find out.
Okay, so is this thing under the control of something else because of how it is right now?
Yes.
Lynn, you are the farthest from the group. You are right across the barrier from the other individual. I would say that you could roll a check on him, but the other guy is easily 60 feet away from you. For you to try and roll an insight might be a little bit
Look,
hard.
I may be 140 years old, but my eyes are not that bad, sir. Not like my player who needs glasses. Okay. 22.
A 22. So again,
Lynn's a player, confirmed.
So for the last part of my turn, can I say the wolf jumped up on me? That one hasn't done anything yet. He's just kind of sitting there.
he got knocked down. You want him to be on top
Or
of
just
you.
just somewhere.
Just
like,
run up the
He
tail.
wants him to
just
be
up
on
the
top
tail
of
or
them, yeah.
something like that.
Sure.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, he's a wolf riding a T-Rex now. For sure.
Okay.
Lynn, again, it looks like, so with your insight check, with all this going on, you being right in the face of the smaller man, but older, and with the grumpy voice, it does seem that his mind is kind of, he seems distracted.
That's the cat.
Oh, I hope that's.
Most certainly.
What if we have people?
And it is also your turn, Lynn. Lexi, you have a question?
Shit, okay.
That one. Great.
Then in that case, and how far away is this guy from me?
The one that they're all fighting?
Yeah. Well, the one that I have perceived as possibly not being 100% in control of his act.
That one, yeah, is all the way back at the entrance to this place. But the one that you're currently like you were engaged in conversation
For
with.
me to address at this particular juncture, right?
Here, maybe if this will help. Can you see with screen share?
Sure, why not?
This is you. This is
so
him.
small. It's like 100 pixels by 100 pixels here on my 4K monitor. So
Darn it.
it wasn't a flex. I'm saying that like that makes it really small.
Or else I would.
Jerry,
Also maybe a flex. I don't know.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes? Hard yes?
Yes. Well, soft yes. Eventually a
Hard
yes.
yes.
So again, you're
100%
essentially
make out the distance there, but
you're across the entire grove from what's going on. I can count out the
so
distance
it's
to
too
him.
far away from that for me to even bother.
1, 2, 3, 4.
In front of me was the thing I was attacking, right?
You have spicy boys?
45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, he's 60 feet away from you, Lynn. But the other guy is like sitting on the other side of this barrier, just kind of laughing maniacally and taunting you.
Okay.
Is too strong.
Then I guess I would go to attack whomever is the closest, because 60 feet is kind of a distance, and I wouldn't. And that's a lot of nuance for me to try to pick up on in the middle of the.
You could definitely whip a javelin at the guy that's far away, but again, you seem.
No. If I perceive that it's not in full control, I would not have done that.
Okay.
Like I would have taken pity on him instead and tried to.
Okay.
But it said this other guy seems like a dick.
He is.
Like probably 100% a dick. So I'm just gonna, chuck something. And by that I mean I'm gonna go and physically go to him and stab him with my lance. I
Again.
can go within 10 feet of him.
Again. As you attempt to.
You said there was a barrier.
The
I'm
torches.
sorry, the magical barrier. Magical barrier. Fuck. I guess I'm just gonna get mad because I have nothing to dispel that. And I guess go seek something to ride because that's the whole
Oh, that's
point.
yours.
is that I'm
Give
about
him
to-
ice.
Okay.
Let me fix it. I'm gonna fix it.
Lynn, just roll me. I'll say that you did attempt to move through that. It doesn't cost you any movement because you just couldn't.
Yeah, I just try.
Give me a flat perception check real quick. And guys, while all this is going on, I know it doesn't sound like
17.
it. There's like a storm raging outside of this cave. Rain is leaking in through this small hole in the ceiling. You have these brooks on the side of you, just kind of bubbling and such. Lynn, with a 17, again, when you attempt to move through this barrier, those torches on either side of this cavern kind of flare up as they sense you attempting to kind of impede your way through, and you are prevented.
Well, poopies. And so I guess I'm just gonna go and try to address the thing that I can actually address.
Okay.
You said I definitely can't misty step through nothing, right?
No, well, where you were... No, you can't.
Illegal movement.
Okay. Alright, so I'm fuckered, that's fine. I can go towards the actual...
Alright, I moved
I'll just
you...
use the dash, and I'll just get over there.
Okay.
I would head towards whatever I could ride, because that's the whole point of my character.
Actually,
And
with 60
then-
feet, you get right up next to the other guy.
Both blitzers free.
But I can stay within 10 feet of anything, so
Oh.
I'd prefer to not be right up at...
Okay. Alright, so you're not right up in his business.
Yeah, because my lance is 10 feet, so I have reach.
Okay.
But if I dash, then that's fine. And that's it for me.
Is it my turn now?
No, it's Rethykelian.
It's Bethykelians.
It's always Rethykelian.
Lexi, you're up next, though.
Cool.
Except when it's not.
I'll be
Lexi, I
right
don't think
back
you
in
like
with
these
the
guys.
stuff.
No,
She
I
loves it. She's
I
just
have-
tired.
I have,
She pre-planned her turn.
yeah, I have round 2 and round 3.
Oh, it's be
Oh,
my
yeah.
turn
So
though.
now
So
I'm just waiting for my turn.
I'd
Go
like
get
to
that.
look for a lock.
Go get
on
the
said
necromancer.
There is a lock.
cage.
It is of advanced design. It
I'd like
looks like it would take a key, but it is sturdy.
I'd like to take my big sword.
The God Blade.
Of course.
Okay.
And I'd like to yeet it in half.
You want to roll an attack on the lock?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
And if that doesn't work, maybe a
And I'm
T-Rex
gonna power
jaws.
cleave that bitch too. So
That's
17 to hit the lock.
yep. 17 hits the lock.
Okay.
Tell me what damage you do. I'm gonna tell you that it's gonna get halved because you're doing slashing against the lock.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 28 as a power attack.
Okay, so halved 2. That's not. That's so.
It's 14 damage.
You see it, like, not completely, like, break open, but, like, separate slightly. Almost like, oh, man, I don't know anybody who's ever, like, tried to break open a lock before, but, like, when you, like, fucking hit on them and you see that, like, it's separate, like, it's almost opened up a little bit, you've done something effective against it.
I'd like to use my second attack.
Okay, yeah. And, like, while you're doing this, the individual inside is like,
Don't worry, lass. I got your back.
I'm a man. But I do appreciate what you're doing. Watch this boyo. He's going to let us out. In the midst.
Let us out. Oh.
He said, did he say?
Because
did
there's
he
two
call-
people.
Did he call him Boyle?
There's a boyo.
And I called him
Boyle.
lass, 'cause he's a
Child.
lady.
Boyle.
No, like, boy. Like, oh.
Boy, oh.
Like he's got an
Boyo?
accent. Boyo.
Boyle.
Okay. Boyo.
Boyle.
Yep.
Boyle.
Boyle
Yes.
from 9-9.
So again, there was,
9-9!
9-9!
so there was the individual that was singing the shanty as well as a little boy that are inside of that
25
place.
damage.
Can you
25. Oh man, it cracks open, and this just swings open as well.
You've let the werewolves
Come on
out.
out, boys.
Can you
We got
spell-
problems to fix.
What?
Can you spell it?
B-O-Y-O.
Oh,
It's
boy.
like, yeah,
Oh.
he's just talking to a boy and he added O on for
Oh.
giggles.
I feed my boyo.
And
Swear.
when it opens, you get a closer look at those who are inside, and it does indeed look like a skinny-esque privateer and a small, like, grubby-faced kid. As far as the description of him is concerned, he's got
He's got the classic lycanthrope scent.
My bond is freedom, so I need to break chains. That's why.
You're absolutely right.
Of
That's
course.
really good. Where's my? Let me give yourself an inspiration coin there, buddy,
I'd be inspired.
for playing out your character so well.
I didn't get an inspiration coin the last time I played out my character.
That's because you were just a bitcho.
Oh, damn.
A what?
Nothing. I said she's a classy lady and deserves all your love and affection, and she should be married by now.
Oh, definitely, sure. Well, now you got me mad at you too. Fuck's sake.
Is that a good save?
No.
All right, so when you
You called me a bitch.
Oh.
And then added an O at the end.
Exactly.
Like, oh, it's gonna make it better. A bicho.
He was,
Better.
he was
All right.
It's gonna make it
D&D.
Of course it'd be.
Focus.
No, that's your little character bio.
So it springs open,
Character bio.
and the privateer kind of like grabs
Look,
it,
It says total bitcho right here.
It says I have no diplomacy.
and
Exactly, total bitcho.
and he kind of swings
is
it back
not very
close a little
close.
ways, and he's going to say, "I think we'll wait until this whole fray is a little bit more settled before we come outside.
Cowards.
But I'm on your side. Trust me."
Of course you be. Who wouldn't be?
It's a Trump thing to say. Trust me.
Well, definitely not those two. Watch yourself. They be out here hunting monsters.
You'd be
Why-
okay though, right?
Why are they hunting you?
You'd be okay though, right?
Oh, depends on your definition of a monster.
Who was talking about monsters? I was asking if your well-being.
Are you a leper?
Oh!
Are you a leper?
I thought you were saying, like, are you okay? Like, are you good, or are you gonna come after
He
us?
sounds like a
No,
leprechaun.
I meant like, yo,
Yeah,
you
good
okay,
little
mate?
Me and the boy are a little hungry, but again, it seems like you have larger tasks at hand.
Hungry for
We'll
Lucky
wait inside.
Charms for
I will
breakfast.
completely ignore the threat on hand, and I will dig for food in my satchel.
Okay, Lexi, you had a question.
No?
You keep raising your hand.
Oh, I was popping my
I
eye.
gotta
Oh,
get
okay.
more recruits. Now we have the orcs and werewolves.
All right, so you're
so
digging.
You're allowed to gather people, but I wasn't.
You're digging in your satchel for food so you can feed these guys. Did you want to knock anything else out while you're over there?
I want to take a general perception check. Check who's been camping out here. Is it just these two boyos, or are there?
Yeah, roll that perception check for me.
Yeah.
That'd be 21.
Oh, fuck. The tent seems like it's built for a singular individual.
Of course.
There is a chest. There is a bench over there as well. Doesn't seem to have gotten much use. It looks like this cage that brought them here was I don't
I
have.
broke the shit out of it.
Oh, you broke the cage.
Well, I mean, I broke it in game, so I took it off.
Oh no, I mean it's still there, but like yeah.
Oh.
It's not broken IRL.
Yeah. It looks like it was brought here. Like you see cart tracks leading up to it, and then yeah, man. I mean, you would guesstimate that either only one or maybe two people are really making camp here at all. And it's just like your basic camping attire, aside from what is like the obvious nature of things that you've seen so far, like this dude who just like can't be hurt, and then that dude who just like can't be reached, etc., etc.
You're a boy.
Lexi, you're up and you're invisible.
Okay, so I just want to double check when the mountain said someone kill me.
He's a big daddy, not a
Was
mountain.
he saying that to a specific person, or did he say that out loud to where I would have been able to hear him?
He was just saying it to whomever was nearby.
I just want to double check that it wasn't something that I wasn't able to hear.
Are they afraid of me? They've never seen the T-Rex before.
When it gets to their turn, all hell is gonna break loose. Yeah,
First
for sure.
off, I'm fucking invisible, so you can't see me anyways. Don't.
I'm just wondering for your sake, like.
The orcs are definitely gonna be in a rough spot right now.
The orcs are flanked.
They think so for sure.
The wolf seems to be friendly with the T-Rex, so I hope that that's enough evidence for people to see. Oh, Jonas.
Are you
is
taking a
wolf.
shot against him?
No, this is the old guy.
That's me.
Christopher Walken?
Christopher Orkin. And he sounded like this. Much different. How dare you?
And what was the new one?
I spend a lot of time developing my voices.
And what was the last one?
This guy? He just sounds like a very angry mage.
No, I meant the other one.
Which one? The brother?
I'm just fucking.
Oh.
You just want to
Pirate the boy? Who am I doing?
Boyle.
Hey, Boyle, how you doing?
Who's
Are
Boyle?
they Canadian?
The leprechaun.
What you doing, Lexi? What you doing?
Okay, so I'm gonna cast.
She wrote it down.
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic
On.
on both because it's a 120-foot radius. So I'm gonna cast it on both of them. I made sure I was in between so I could hit them both.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast it at a 4th level.
Okay.
So what's it do? I don't know what it actually does. I know it does stuff.
It dispels any magic.
Wow, thank you!
Fantastic. Effect any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcast. DC equals 10. The spell's level check might end. Okay. So this guy. All right.
He then takes all the
Is
damage
it
that was
below
shielded and
4th level?
falls into a pile.
What's up?
Is it below 4th level spell?
That's
or
what
you
I wrote. What the spells were, but not their levels. So now you got me.
Okay, you gotta look
Now
it
you
up.
got me checking shit.
You know, you should look
Checking
up that spell
shit.
that I definitely know what it is. I swear I don't know what it is.
That one does not get affected.
No, she has to roll.
I have to roll if it's above.
No, it's literally in the spell description that it does not. It's not affected by that.
Wow.
Oh fuck. Oh god, I misspelled
Party
that.
daddy.
I wrote what I was saying. Oh man, this is fucked. Everything that. Oh fuck. Okay.
You ruined the campaign.
No, that's. Why didn't I think of that? I should have prepared against that.
That's the first time I've been
Plot
able to
armor.
gross you out.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't ruin. This is still gonna be a tough fight for you guys, but that was good. That was good. Okay, so you do dispel magic. I'm gonna tell you. You visibly see this affect this individual right here. Not so much this guy.
Okay.
For sure.
For shizzle. Okay.
Mine as well.
Jonas, you might want to roll another attack on him now.
What are you doing?
My bonus action.
Yeah, because my next
What
move
is
was
it?
gonna be to
Healing
sprint
word.
over and fucking tear his head off.
Yeah.
But
Did it work?
Yeah.
Nice.
9. 10. So this guy gets healed for another 12.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep healing him.
the
I
werewolf.
rescued his son.
Huh? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
He just got stabbed like a
The
million
werewolf?
And
times.
I literally let them free, and they're like, "No,
Who
we're
was
just gonna let you
carrying-
fight. Don't worry about it, bro."
That werewolf
He-
bearing a cross there?
Yeah, he was literally just
That's a
stabbed.
flayed man
It's
axe.
an X, yeah.
He was
It's not a
literally
cross.
just stabbed in the chest repeatedly for absolutely no reason, just for existing, and that's not chill.
It's werewolf Jesus.
I have no diplomacy.
What's in your butthole?
What in the bottle?
Is that it, Lexi?
It's werewolf Jesus.
No, it's an X.
Yes, because I'm invisible,
I
so I
know, but
can't
werewolf
have
Jesus gets an
a
axe.
interaction.
Are you still
Roll
invisible
for
if you
bluff.
cast spells?
The spell magic is not a concentration spell.
Okay. Greater invisibility is concentration.
Yes, so I can do that.
Oh,
However,
shit.
what I'm doing next, I would have to break my concentration
no.
to do.
You would what?
I would have to break my concentration to do, so then I would not be
Yes.
invisible.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Oh, I gotta
Gary, you
search it.
haven't drank your drink. I made it specifically.
Oh, I just finished off my other one, and now I'm about to start pounding this one.
Oh,
Don't
Gary,
you worry,
should
baby.
pound
I
pretty
put
hard.
ice in there because it would have been
What?
great without
It's
ice.
D&D and D.
'Kay.
You have to get D.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm getting the D inside my M.
Mazda?
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
Okay. That brings us back to the big armored individual. I'm gonna roll some attacks on. Oh man, who's he got around him? Oh man, he's just gonna punch the orc right in front of him, Simba.
He's the one that makes it difficult for me to tell which Gary.
That does
Dude, let me
I
take
have a
other
question for you.
7
He's
and
got a family.
12. This is attack. What's up?
Did Pagan ever read the note that Al wrote for him?
That was so long ago. I don't remember.
It was 2
I'd
sessions
have to.
ago.
I'd have to. Which was
2
4
literal
weeks ago. So yeah, it was
No.
so long ago.
It was 3 weeks ago, Gary.
Okay. All right, dude. He's just gonna take the disengage action, and he's gonna work his way.
Doesn't he take disengage? Doesn't he take?
No, he took an action to take.
Yeah. He was gonna attack, but I'm like, ah. So disengage. Let's see. He's right here. I'm just gonna put him back
Powerful urge overtakes.
to where he's at right there.
Make an
Now,
action.
because he was
Dinosaur
pretty much
Surrounded.
surrounded.
the shit out of him.
Actually, you know what?
I know, right?
Yeah, and he's gonna actually go right back, right up against this tree, so that no one can get behind him. Okay. And he doesn't have any ranged weapons, so that's his turn. Up next, the cleric. You're invisible, so he can't see you. What's your wolf's arm? No, he just makes a spell attack. I'm sorry. On your wolf. I can't believe this is a real spell. Once I saw this, I got really excited. +8 to hit.
It's okay. I tried to catch my phone and I hit the wire. So I just let it be.
6.
Like saying question on the couch.
Really? You don't get a save or
Till like
anything
3
against this?
a.m., I'll leave.
So 10,
That's what I did last time. Unless
Yeah.
like 2 or 3
17 damage on your wolf,
Which
Jonas. Not the one that's on the T-Rex.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll break in. You'll just find me in the
There's a
floor,
flash
you're
of
between you and
a
Gary.
flash of blue light streaks towards this
Let me
creature.
upstairs.
It just kind of tags it in the side of its neck. Are you downloading dinosaur noses right now?
Oh, they're coming.
Perfect. Okay. And then he's just gonna do, man. Is your wolf still alive? I need to know so I know whether to roll another attack against
How
him.
much
or-
damage did you take?
He took 17.
Yes, he's alive.
Also, you may want to hold it up to a mic because I didn't hear it at all.
Oh, because I didn't get any good ones.
Doesn't hit.
You'll get there.
Okay.
Don't worry.
So that is it.
Like, what's that giant
for the baddies.
creature from Jurassic Park that's also a dinosaur?
Spinosaurus?
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the one in the water.
The one that, yeah, the giant one that like eats out of the water.
Mosasaurus?
Maybe.
The aquatic one?
The Mosasaurus?
That's the
Is it really
Mosasaurus.
called
It's like
Mosasaurus?
Mesiosaurus or something.
No, you're thinking of a plesiosaur. The mosasaur is the aquatic one with the fins.
Oh my
It took
god.
17
I played Jurassic Park Genesis. I know my breeds.
Time out. You should have like a full-on conversation with my 13-year-old cousin because
Yeah?
she fucking loves dinosaurs.
Yeah, I love dinosaurs too.
You should play Jurassic Park Go.
These guys are
That's like Pokemon Go but Trasho, from what I understand.
gonna peace out.
Oh.
This one falls back to Doc. This one comes over here and hides behind the tree because there's a fucking T-Rex. Geeko, I assume, would also take cover over here.
He loves lizard creatures.
Yeah, he should.
He
give
loves
it
lizard creatures that he knows. He needs to assess the situation that's going on
a-
right
Roll
now.
an insight check for Geeko.
This orc is actually going to. Yeah, I mean, Geeko could. Well, that's fair. Geeko could roll an insight check. Does an 8.
It's a long
Oh,
I
yeah.
just keep spelling things wrong.
paragraph. Okay. I was gonna say, like, that's a 2-sentence thing.
Yeah.
Jonas!
Give me the essay.
Jonas, it's all up to you, my dude.
Make sure your introduction and conclusion are
Okay.
relevant, and you have.
I'm
hopes
gonna
and
take
powers.
another.
Like,
You're writing an essay. That was the joke.
oh.
Focus!
I got it right.
D&D, focus!
Gary, I'm like 8 shots in. That's not gonna happen.
We've only been going for like 40 minutes. We gotta focus!
Yeah, I'm
I
already
brought out
pretty
the
tipsy.
exotic rum. Like, it's not gonna happen.
Jonas, it's your turn. Lynn and Thykelion are up
Yeah.
next.
All of my T-Rex instincts, as that guy ran away, are screaming at me to chase.
Yeah, you're like a dog when someone
Screaming,
runs.
screaming.
I think you should
So-
chase him.
So as I start walking, I think the wolf just
That was
kind of
better.
like gets up here too.
You have double wolves on your back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
What does
Getting
what does
double
it
mounted.
mean?
Hold on.
Gary,
5, 10,
you'll
15,
learn when
20,
you're older.
30, 35.
It's when you have 2 penises in your butt.
I don't think it'll fit.
At once?
I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
What is the term?
Being
Having 2
double
wolves on
mounted.
your back?
You get mounted double.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Different
go
than a DP.
here.
Okay.
I feel like that's still a
That's a new
DP.
Dairy
Well,
Queen.
DP is the
It's getting busy up there, Jonas.
You happen to be penetrated twice.
So what I'm gonna
Same
do?
Did you need some putty to get your wolves on the back of that?
The wolves, they kind of fall off when they run into the tree.
Oh, we're completely out. Oh, no, we have a little bit left. So you want them down there?
They kind of the trees not yeah it
Okay.
knocks them off. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
They're gonna probably come down and attack anyway.
Okay.
So my bite attack goes against this motherfucker right here. The bite attack is +10. Fuck. Well, does it 18 hit?
It doesn't.
All right. Well, I still got a tail attack against this asshole.
Go ahead and roll it.
Wait, it does or it doesn't?
Does what?
May roll it for what?
I thought you said it does hit.
18.
No, 18.
I rolled really bad.
Oh,
It doesn't.
I heard it does hit, and he was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll just hit one. I was like, wait, but it hit.
Whoa. Whoa.
Excuse me.
Gross.
Jesus.
Get it together, Lexi.
That means the tank is half full.
Jesus fuck. All right.
Don't forget your advantage because of your pack instincts or whatever.
Well, only the wolves get that, not the T-Rex. I don't think. Wait, does T-Rex get pack?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now. All right, so
Raptors do.
you again rolled your like to slap him with your tail, and because you're so large, I'm gonna say that it definitely hits something, which is again this wall of energy and the braziers on the islands to the left and right of this grove blaze up as if like
It
in
loves
reaction to you attempting to break through this section of the grove.
I figured you needed that.
Okay, so it definitely hits this guy.
No, it definitely hit that barrier.
Oh, didn't hit the guy.
And again, those braziers are like, and then they die down again real quick after you hit the invisible barrier.
Which does it take damage?
It does not.
So no matter-
It's not comprehensible to you if it would have. Yes, Lexi.
When I casted the spell magic,
Yes.
would I have known what was the spell, or been able to tell like a significant difference in the way of a magical form? Like, I'm just curious.
She wants to know more about the wall, I think.
The wall. I mean,
Not necessarily the wall. I can give 2 shits about the wall right now.
Okay.
But more like what happened to the big guy.
I did give you the sense that it worked on him. Kind of like when you're tugging on like a post in the ground and like you can feel it weakening after a while. Kind of like when you cast it on him, you also felt that similar sensation but in magical form. That's a good analogy.
You felt this post pop for the first time. Don't worry about it.
You sense that it worked relatively well on the large man, but you didn't get much of a sensation from the other guy.
So okay, that's what I need to know. Okay, cool.
Okay, so we've got the wolves both make an attack against this guy.
Mhm.
One a 19 and one a 24.
The 24 hits.
Happy.
All right.
No,
The
they call me
24
at work.
hits.
So you Amy?
My boss started watching
So
Brooklyn
the
Nine-Nine.
24 is
All
going to
the time.
be 2d6
like, yeah, I'm
plus
totally
3.
get that
Where's
one,
these
Burger Boy.
2d6s?
We finally convinced Jake, but I'm totally angry.
He's Amy. I'm Jake.
13.
13?
13 damage, and the last aspect is that he must make a strength, a DC 13 strength saving throw, or be knocked prone.
DC 13 strength.
Which you'll probably pass.
He passed it for sure. Okay. All right.
Probably how I'd be when I
Lynn!
get off of-
You are up next. You tell what was the damage that he gave you again, or your wolf did again? 13.
I've done nothing but shit rolls with a T-Rex, but one of the wolves hit.
When you notice that, the other man on the far side of the wall, the one who's been speaking to you, doesn't grimace this time since Dispel Magic has been cast.
Mhm.
When you deal the damage
And we
to
can't get there because
Did you chomp on him?
so T-Rex hits twice against 2 targets. So
Yes.
I bit.
So I get
and a
double
tail
attack.
swatted, but tail
Does
swat
that
did
count as
nothing.
two
Did it hit the wall or did it hit
actions?
him?
Only when
It
I
hit the
attack
wall.
with a weapon.
And
I
the
can
torch
protect
when you
Display.
use your action to
Yeah, I
attack,
don't think we can
you
get through
can
the wall.
attack twice.
So we'll probably have to kill him first.
But it has to be like with a weapon or with
It
a
has-
melee spell.
It has to be with.
I mean, we could try and break
a
the
weapon.
torches and see what happens.
Yeah, you can't double attack with a spell because then the spell tells you if it takes an action or not. When you get 2 attacks, you have to use either
I'll
your
go try
bow
and break
or a
the
melee weapon to do that attack to get the
But
double.
he is evil as fuck, so I do want that hit.
Okay.
When I finally manage to bite him, it'll be 4d12 plus 7.
Damn. Hey, you let him do
4d12?
Yes.
that.
Lynn!
12.
You're up, girl.
That's like
Who's
4,012
my
damage.
closest?
Yeah.
Who are
Whoa.
my
And he gets
closest?
grappled.
Lynn,
Grappled.
you ran all the way over here, and then as soon as you got there, he ran all the way back. I would say that. Oh man, 7, 5, 10, 10, and you get. I would say you can get within range to make an attack on the armored guy again if you wanted.
No, I'm saying who are my closest allies?
Al, the orcs,
Alice.
Thykelian. I guess
Are
Al is
any of them-
invisible.
Are any
My
of
name
them
is
in
Sal.
immediate danger?
Immediate danger?
As in, they're in the attack of opportunity range of some other enemy that's gonna hit them.
That's the T-Rex and the wolves up by the tree.
Alright, well
Also
then
the
I'm
tree.
gonna go ride the T-Rex.
Oh, you wanna Alright, so
She's gonna ride that.
I imagine I could run up the tail.
it would take your bonus action to get up there. You
Unless
c-
you
Fine.
misstep it.
That's my whole point, is I ride things and I absorb their blows.
Okay.
That's right. You
She just can't step past the wall.
But we don't know where the wall
And the
is.
T-Rex is
We
a
do,
huge
it's the
size.
torches. We went over this.
So
I'm
then I would be able to
two-faced, I know
do,
that.
I would be able to get advantage on anything gigantic or smaller.
It's the
When
torch.
she hit it, then the torch is lit.
All right, you successfully mount this T-Rex.
And Lynn, I will say, if something tries to damage
The wall
us,
is torched.
let the T-Rex take the damage. It's got
I thought it just
136
lit up
health.
when it got hit, not that that's where the actual
It does
wall was.
light up when it gets hit. From what you guys have seen,
Somebody that,
It's just a straight.
that has been where the barrier is.
Oh, I thought it was a circular, cylindrical.
I didn't think about that.
Of a.
I have half the HP. I have no point in conferring those bonuses. I'll jump on Al.
Well then.
Or the wolves, they're close by as well.
Al was left behind and it's sound.
Sweet. Who are you riding then? I'm confused.
Well, if the T-Rex doesn't need it, then I'm gonna ride whoever needs it.
Ride
So
the T-Rex.
if
The
sound
wolf.
is the closest.
Wolf.
Yep.
All right, he's gonna attack you if you go past him to get on the wolf.
Construct.
Never mind. Just ride the T-Rex. It's
Just
fine.
ride the T-Rex.
You got 50 movement speed with the T-Rex.
Plus, it's more epic if you ride the
Yeah.
T-Rex.
I mean, I agree, but there's less of a point.
It's funnier.
Yeah.
We don't play. You're riding a T-Rex. What do you mean there's less of a point?
Well, logistically, would my lance hit things?
It's like a child riding a house.
Realistically, Lynn, normally no. For funsies' sake, I'm not gonna meta it
Is
that
this
hard.
Emerald? How are we getting dinosaurs?
Did
No.
you not hear his whole vision?
We
and
did
the
a whole
tree?
thing on it, Lynn. I get it. Nobody watches the episodes.
Gary,
No, it's okay.
I
I'm
literally
joking.
watched it
Never
real
mind.
time for you.
I went into a special place and Hadrich bestowed upon me a vision of a T-Rex, which then allows me to turn into a T-Rex.
I'm just trying to
I
say,
had
like,
sex
okay.
with an
That's
invisible
fine.
man and became invisible.
Nice.
Lynn,
Invisible sex.
that was your
You have
movement,
tiny hands.
and
I have tiny hands.
what you did a dash action, so you have a bonus action.
Every
Yeah,
time we
we
high five.
do.
Oh, I can bless.
Cold, too.
Oh. I sure hope the people who get that write it down. Because I am not going to remind them. I want them to die.
Who are you blessing?
Wait, 100% on.
It's cool. I already have a new character idea whenever Hellion dies.
Is he a winged ranger?
No, he is
I'm
not.
sorry. I thought that was
He
bonus
is
action. It's
a
regular.
wizard of the
that's it.
reptilian kind, but not Gigo. Much better.
I'm gonna be like, oh,
He'll be a
that's-
necromancer.
That was it.
Romancer.
Alright, so Lynn mounted the huge
A
beast.
dinosaur for the first time, yes. Some call me a dinosaur.
Some call me the
Gangster
space
of,
cowboy.
Get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur.
Vicalian!
Speak on
Your
the
turn.
competence of love.
Last I remember, you were trying to give them food.
Of course. Did they accept the food?
They accepted the food. He readily accepts the food. You see the privateer kind of guy. He does so. He takes it greedily. You suspect, but then also immediately hands it to the small boy.
Of course, keep your people healthy. Your crew. You're the captain, of course, right?
He's not me crew.
Not your crew?
No.
Where he be?
No, we're just merely sharing the space.
Or will he be a part of our crew now?
I
All
don't-
of you be.
I believe he is the child of the one strung up over there, but I have no relation to this young man.
Who you be?
Oh, my name be Master Shaster.
I want
Shut
to-
Master Shake.
Previous privateer. Now on the run, one might say.
Sounds suspiciously like Black Hat.
Would you be happening to know a hat of black?
I've seen many a black hat in my day, but I've no recollection of someone by that name.
Why, that's be okay.
I'm not from around here, boyo.
Aye, neither am I.
Boyo.
I be from the sea.
That's where I came from too.
Hi, we be brothers then.
I came from Lake Dragonmere.
Aye, but you be helping with this problem over here?
No, I'm going to stay right in here until you'll figure it out.
Aye, do you have a weapon?
No, I'm in a cage.
I will give him a... Hold on.
I have a feeling he just really does not
I will
want
give
to
him a
fight.
short sword off of Kelly's person. Aye, just in case. You know.
It's funny that you should give me this. This is what I'm trained on. What would you like me to do with it?
Aye, whatever you believe your heart desires.
I desire to stay in here until recompense is met, but I suppose I could dance around the fire a bit.
That's what I like to hear.
All right, hey Boyle, you stay here in the cave or in the cage. I'm going to go out and enjoy myself a little.
Nice.
and he'll hop out of the cage. He'll grab a miniature, and then
No, wait, Gary. I still have things to do.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then that was I'll just call that interaction. So you still have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Hey Lynn, do you want to see what sound looks like?
Sound has
Yes.
face tats.
Can you see?
I cannot.
What about now?
Watch.
It's like,
Oh.
I don't know. My connection's so bad, I really can't make out any detail.
So she's got like a white
I'll
girl
send you a
body.
picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would work a lot better.
If I can find my I'm dumb.
There we go.
That's upside down.
That's
All
what
right.
Ha.
Action, bonus action,
I'd like-
movement.
I already know what I'm doing. So I take me thick legs and waddle over. Well, slightly intoxicated, because I'm constantly drinking that black liquid.
Of course.
And then I will yeet my +1 rapier at this torch.
You're going to make a ranged weapon, so that'll be at a disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
It's a thrown weapon. Rapiers do not have a thrown distance, and even if it did, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be
I will believe
70 feet.
It wouldn't fly
Not
far.
bad.
It's all handle and no. And
That's be a 21 to hit.
At disadvantage? What the fuck? Yeah, it hits. And for a second, because this happened in the same turn that Jonas's like T-Rex tail smacked against it,
Yeah.
it seems like his tail almost permeates this barrier a little bit as this torch like flickers when you yeet your. Did you want to roll some damage on
Throw water
the
at
torch?
the flames.
It does seem like these torches are just on like spikes that are stuck into like the soft ground of the area that you're in.
I wonder if I mold earth.
9
and put
piercing damage on an iron torch.
The goal is to like break it off the wall so the force field.
It's not on a wall. It's stuck into the ground.
Oh, well, if
The
goal
walls are like cave, like
Should
rock.
I use my amulets to mold earth and put earth on top of the fucking flame so it can't light up?
Aren't you a T-Rex?
Yeah, but I can use my little amulet one.
Oh, to cast, yeah. Okay.
So what be happening?
Again, so just that the torch, you hit it and it tilts a little bit, and it seems the effect flickers slightly, where his tail is like, it's like, and then like that happens, and it's like, and then it gets knocked back just ever so slightly.
I'll
Also,
use
keep in
me
mind
second
that
action.
I'm really bad at drawing.
Me second action be pulling out a bubbly
A thick boy bubbly
and yeeting it at that same spot.
at the burning torch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's gonna
That-
burn brighter. The force fields are gonna kill us all.
I don't think so.
It's a field of
The
force.
goal is to explode the torch off the wall. Like, I want to get that torch going.
Again, I have to reiterate, it is
Or
not
the ground.
connected to the
Sorry.
wall. Okay.
I want to dismount said torch off the ground.
You can always just run up and.
I mean, but then I have to jump over a cavern, and then I have
What?
To,
But what about the vines? No, it's not a. So, and I'll iterate this as well. It's not a deep river. It's like a babbling, like it's maybe 3 feet
Babbling
deep.
brook.
Yeah, it's not like this
Her
raging,
name is Brooke, and
coursing
she never stops
body of
talking.
water.
I roll to slap Brooke in the face.
Damn it, Brooke, we're trying to sleep.
A mermaid.
Shut your mouth.
A mermaid with a similar name pops out of the water and says, "Hey, what's going on?" You immediately strike her.
As I go to slap her, be like, "Oh, how are you?"
All right, what are you really doing?
Give her one of the like little like.
She's not real. You're imagining it, like Elliot. Snap out of it.
Oh, meant to be the washer. It's
Yeah.
meant to be a good old dating.
Okay.
So,
Did you really want to throw the
I do
bubbly?
want
Or?
to throw bubble.
Okay.
That was the whole goal. It could be a 13 to hit.
Okay, so it'll explode around the ground around it as the flames kind of lick up. It seems
to
as
re-up this.
No, because I'm pretty shit-faced.
the brazier itself. Oh, you're gonna use your inspiration coin?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's be a 12. So let's go with the first one.
Okay. Yeah. So the brazier, I mean, the flames lick up. They definitely ignite and lick up around it. But you do absolutely see as it cracks and spreads, what you would think spraying past it. And again, it flecks upon this invisible seeming wall of force, and then just kind of like trickles out. It seems throwing Molotov cocktails at the brazier is not as effective.
But the yeeting did something.
But yeah, the physical object of the rapier striking it did seem to kind of knock it over a little bit.
Where are these?
So
anyway?
that's next turn.
They're illustrated by these torches on either side.
The bendy.
Ah, yes, they're bendy.
No, they're straight and
Oh,
sticking
they're
through the
sticking
ground.
straight up.
You're just drunk.
Damn.
Okay.
My perception is very warped.
This is a dream, Jonas.
I'm almost certain.
It's a dream within a dream.
Sound.
I've drawn like the 3rd dream level already.
I just had a dream that I was a T-Rex and I turned into a T-Rex in real life. I'm not sure that I ever woke up in the first
I
place.
can't wait for this whole campaign to end and Jonas to wake up in his bed.
Still not trusting people.
Yeah.
Fuck
None of them
people.
existed, Jonas. Lexi, you're knocking him over all
He's
the
just a 12-year-old boy back in his little novel, and he's like, wow.
122-year-old boy, because I think Wood Elves live a long time.
Are you trying to
Yeah,
get
they
through that creature?
Yeah,
Okay.
T-Rexes are extra
You can,
large.
yeah, you can go through them.
I'm fine. I would
Huge.
rather
It's
just
called
go like
huge, ma'am.
sorry,
Huge.
huge.
He
Jonas
would,
is
he
like
would, he would
underneath
allow
his
you to.
legs,
He would
I would
allow you
say.
to walk between his legs.
You can't
Um,
see her.
Watch out for
I
his
can't?
head, though.
None of you can see her.
Can I roll stealth?
Yes. Roll at an advantage. Because you're fucking greater invisibility.
Okay. Yep.
Because you're invisible.
Essentially, all you have
All
to
you
do is
have to
just
do is not sneeze.
walk like you're
Just don't sneeze or laugh. loudly
Yeah.
I mean, he's also being
I
back
only
in the
got a
fucking
12.
face.
12
for stealth.
for
I
stealth.
think
Okay.
you get a plus
At
a lot,
advantage,
though,
that's
for being... I
Yeah.
think you get plus 10 for invisibility.
I'm gonna say because you're greater.
Well, I'm gonna cast a spell, which is why I'm doing it, which is gonna cause me to become uninvisible.
No, you're greater invisible, so you stay invisible?
No, it's a concentration.
Oh.
And what I'm
You're gonna
about
cast a
to cast is
concentration spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I want to cast stealth, so I can get somewhere where they possibly can't see me, and then cast the spell.
Okay.
I don't know why I said cast.
So she's
stealth.
hiding behind the giant.
Yes, I'm
dinosaur.
hiding like behind its leg, if I
The
can.
you're using the T-Rex as cover.
For right
It's
now.
3rd leg.
Okay. And you're going to become uninvisible
Penis.
underneath the T-Rex.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast, since I'm within. Yeah, I'll be within 30 feet of both when I'm underneath there.
Uh huh.
I'm gonna cast Fear.
Okay.
Against them both. It's in the 30-foot range, so they both have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, they're gonna take so many attacks of opportunity if they run away from us.
Okay. So you're casting fear at what level now?
3rd level.
All right. 30. Oh, Lexi. It's a 30-foot cone.
Right. So the base of the cone. Go.
You're gonna if you're casting it at him, you're
We're
gonna.
all gonna go ape shit.
Well, no, it would just be your wolves, honestly. So a cone means
Yeah.
like
Like
this.
a triangle.
So and like double.
Like
this
a
is
3-sided or a 4-sided triangle?
It's like a triangle.
And the
married-
pyramid.
So you would.
No, but pyramids have 4 sides.
You could hit these
I'm
guys.
underneath here.
I mean, it's still
So
gonna
the-
hit
They're still gonna
all
hit.
those wolves, or you can cast it at that dude.
I want to cast it at these two. I don't care if the wolves are in it.
Okay. Well, you can't.
They care. Okay.
Well, they can run.
In order
that
to
way.
cast it and get him too,
You'd have to be in front of the
you would
door.
need to be like right and not get the T-Rex. God, dude, like right there.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
So he's gonna see you.
He does. He will take an attack of opportunity against you as you approach,
No, because she's still invisible until she casts the
Until I
spell.
cast it.
and then
once
he will
I cast
try
it.
and punch you.
No,
Right.
he can't because
So it's
so he
on
has to
his
make a wisdom
turn.
saving
Yeah.
throw.
He's gonna
That's
punch.
actually even better because
Okay, you
yeah, now he's gonna take attacks of
Okay,
opportunity.
so,
against
If
every-
I'm
Everything.
seeing this as a
Everything.
15-foot cone, then a 30-foot cone. Yeah,
It's-
your
it's
wolves. Your wolves are gonna need to make the save, but I will also make the save for those two individuals. And what is the range on it again?
30 feet?
30 feet.
So
Okay,
6
so
squares.
the lycanthrope at the rear will not have to make a save at all.
Nope.
I'm actually gonna start making strength saves to see if he can break free.
Because now he's strong because he's
I was
healed.
about to say, as my bonus action, also, if he needs it, gonna give him healing.
Alright, so it's a wisdom save.
Yeah, against
Yeah,
her
what's the
spell.
save?
What's your spell save DC?
16, 14. So Alice is 16. I have to get.
Well,
I know.
Alice dead.
I know. He's not
I
dead.
know.
Oh damn!
She's dead to us.
What is the amount I have to get?
14 or higher.
They're not gonna get it. Not the way I roll. Nope. And
Let's see.
no, they're both running.
What did he need to say, or what is
14
the
or higher.
14? Ooh, ooh. Hold on, hold on.
Whoa, 5 missed messages.
Okay. Yeah.
So what happens?
So the individual, yeah, they would need to move as far away. So they take the status of being frightened or feared means, and I have it, I believe.
They have to
right-
take the safest
Did you
available route.
see Joey's reply? So
It will remind him of his daddy.
So yeah,
Oh,
see,
so
it's scary.
Geeko is afraid of the T-Rex because it will remind him of his daddy.
Aww. So yes, they take disadvantage for any attacks that they do within
And, like,
sight line of the creature that
I
they're
mean,
frightened
cats.
of, and also they run away. Is essentially the
In
gist
the
of it.
safest route possible.
As far as they can run.
I think they have to take their full action. I don't think they have to take bonus actions or dash actions or
It's
anything.
on their next turn.
Yeah, when it's not right now, when it is their turn.
Take the dash action.
It's a double move.
Oh, you
and
do have to
move
just
away.
run. Honestly,
There's not enough space in this whole place for these wolves.
well, they just have to like run into the water essentially.
Or they can run into a wall. If they run into the wall, then they stop.
Oh.
You
Well,
have
can
to-
he run into his wolf friend?
That
No.
seems pretty meta.
They can run into the invisible wall that's literally 10 feet away.
Can they run? Can he run into
It'd
the
be
fucking guy
safest
that's in front of him?
possible-
Oh, safest.
Yeah, safest possible route. Is what they would have to take.
Make him
Probably the water.
make him swim across the damn 3-foot brook, guys. Damn.
Did
But then
the
they're gonna
others
see
say-
mermaids, and then they're gonna get enchanted.
What's
by
up, Lexi?
What did they
mermaids.
say?
One did not even seem to care. The other one, man, you're gonna hate me. The other one did roll an 11, plus his modifiers.
He doesn't get to add his modifiers.
Hmm.
He doesn't get to add his modifiers.
Oh, he doesn't. 2 wisdom saves.
No.
So that was pretty
No,
dope.
this is fucking bullshit!
What? You did so many good things.
It's like bullshit!
All right.
Hi.
Drop my concentration for this. I'm gonna take my concentration. I take it back. I don't do it.
Okay. Let's restart Lexi's turn.
Yes.
No.
Reroll.
Lexi, you're right in front of him too.
I use the hourglass of sand and go back 6 seconds. It's a Prince of Persia reference. Don't worry about it.
I thought you were talking about the item that you
No,
actually
God,
have.
no.
Okay. Lexi, what's your armor class?
23.
That's too much. That's too
What's
many
your
characters.
real armor class?
You barely
33.
passed that.
13. Okay.
That was 33.
Oh no.
33.
What'd you get?
Jonas, go ahead and take a shot. Oh fuck,
Yeah.
Lexi.
Armor class is 36.
No, it's not. It's not. She's bullshitting, Lynn.
I'm sitting here going, how is this math? What? No.
It's because we're actually playing 3.5, and you can do that in 3.5.
Lexi, you take 14 bludgeoning
Fucking
and
T-Rex has got a 14. man.
and 14
Really, that's it?
piercing
'Cause
damage
you're big.
for his
Actually,
first
it's
attack,
13.
which is a natural 20.
It's 'cause you're big as fuck.
But he's
He hits you again.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Jesus Christ.
Disgusting.
Because
how
I
much
get
damage.
stronger.
And then you
So
take
good.
18 bludgeoning. No, I'm sorry, 8. Jesus, 8. I'm sorry, 8
That's what I
I
bludgeoning.
can't wait to
Are
actually.
you recording this?
If I crit,
I'm trying,
He'll
but I'm
just
looking for
die.
my pencil. I couldn't find
14
it.
piercing and 14 bludgeoning.
That's 28.
It's a boss
And then
monster.
another 8
so it would be a
36?
double of
and
40, 12 plus 7.
40.
11
Whoa.
piercing. 11 more
Hey,
piercing
that's why
damage.
I wanted. That's
And
why
he
I said
is
it's not
just
fair. It's
fucking
not fair.
hauling off and just
What's 46?
punching you.
What's 74 minus 47?
What is it?
I don't know. That's why I'm fucking asking you.
Gotta figure it out.
I can't do the math!
Jonas, he's
I
gonna-
believe in you!
I need one of your wolves to roll a straight. Just the one that's right next to him on the left. The one black and blue.
The darker one, that's
I
Star
get you a
Wolf.
piece of paper.
Yeah. To roll a strength check.
Yeah, you're at like half health.
I'm at less than half health.
Is
You
this
know.
a 20? Yeah, I think this is a 20. Oh, he
So you
rolled
borrow,
good. He
so
rolled
84
real good.
becomes
He's probably
7,
dead.
14.
27.
10,
I just use a calculator.
He
20 bludgeoning
But you
damage.
can
He
borrow.
rolled a 21.
You roll a 21? Okay. So he saves on the strength check. He doesn't get knocked back or prone. He still. So this guy, like,
So he turned all the way around to hit
Like-
Star Wolf.
punches Lexi. Again, like, this guy's getting. He's
Isn't
attacking
he-
somehow so
isn't-
much.
Isn't he feared?
Hmm?
Isn't he feared?
No.
He passed
He
his
saved?
Your wolves are the only ones that were affected by the fear.
I
Well, that's
don't
not
know
true.
what's mad.
The one that Lexi made against was saved. The other one seemed unaffected.
Are you a horse?
And then he does 20 points of damage, bludgeoning, as he like punches Lexi and then does like a fucking double fist like uppercut on your wolf to try and.
Star Wolf's very dead.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm at 27 health now.
Star Wolf's
I was
very
at
dead.
74.
Very dead.
Okay.
And now I'm at 27. It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Oh, ridiculous.
Exactly.
No, you don't get to say anything else. And you are spewing some bullshit on here.
This dude.
No, you are spewing bullshit, bud.
This dude.
You're spewing
Yeah,
bullshit.
bud.
Yeah, bud.
This dude breaks free
Whoa.
with 40 extra hit points. He definitely breaks free.
Does he in a rage mode?
You guys will notice he fucking tiptoes past this, and then just dude comes up right behind. I'm actually even gonna give it. I'm gonna roll a stealth check.
Does he need more help?
Fucking 1 for a stealth check.
Gary, drink up. 2 sips.
Does he?
He trips over his feet, hits his head real
Those are
hard
quick gulps.
against the tree branch.
Does he need more health?
You'd have to make a perception check, but he does roll an attack against this guy, and it's a bite attack. Oh! 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 Oh!
Lynn won't answer me. My feelings are hurt.
Are you talking to me?
No, Lynn.
Oh.
Hey, Lynn.
You won't answer my text, and my feelings are hurt.
No, that's not what I was. No,
Oh, that
that's,
too.
No, that's not. Could you draw an actual picture of Sound before she dies?
She won't die.
Oh.
Maybe.
Yeah, I can. Just possibly not.
So you're trying to sing.
No, we're gonna get demonetized.
We're definitely demonetized. Where is he? Fuck. DC. Oh, dude. So, this werewolf comes up behind him and just latches onto his shoulder, and actually hits him from behind the barrier. So,
You're allowed like little split seconds.
shit's getting real fucking busy. It is his
I
turn
think
though.
5 seconds or less.
I have a question.
He's gonna. Yep. What's your question?
Never mind. You probably couldn't answer it.
That's okay. Alright, he's just gonna do that. Oh man, is that a bonus action or an action? Please tell me that's a bonus action. As it's the cleric's turn.
She has boobies.
Jonas. He's gonna make a spell attack against you.
How do you roleplay that?
Against the Tyrannosaur.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me go get some tissues.
Okay.
17
Let me
plus
get some washcloth.
stuff to do
My
guiding.
class is only 13. Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Triple bras.
So he's gonna do guiding bolt on you.
What's
For
really sad is that when my
8,
nephew was like 2,
10,
he took a
12,
trick or treating, he was
16
spiker.
damage against you.
When he was 2.
It tickles.
I wore, like,
It
that was
tickles.
his biker chick.
Yeah, he's
So I
gonna
wore, like,
definitely
5
sense
balls.
that does not feel really good.
So I look like a
He commands the wolf
16.
to stop.
Junior in high school too.
So the wolf is gonna make, or the werewolf is gonna make a wisdom save. He needs to beat his
Now I only have 120 health.
spell.
That's all.
What a bitch boy.
He doesn't. So the wolf stops. The wolf stops biting him. And I'm just gonna lay it like it's not actually prone, but I'm gonna lay it like that because he commanded it to stop. So it's gonna have to make another save next turn. That's the cleric's turn.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Whoa, he's a cleric.
Yeah.
Can I say another thing?
Yes.
They both on
How's
their
that check?
turn, since
Oh,
they
I
are
haven't
in
checked
sight
in a
of me,
long time. I just gotta
have to
delete
make
all
a
the
wisdom
info.
saving throw.
That's only if they're
Oh,
affected by the fear, right?
It's here.
No, because it's a duration of a minute, so it lasts for a minute. The spell of casting it onto them. So as long as I can see them.
I think that's if they originally fail it lasts for a minute and they have to make
Would
a
you
save
like
every
the last
turn.
chicken?
No, you can have it. Too much chicken.
Are you sure? Do I need to Google, what is it, fear?
The only one afraid is my poor wolf now.
Fear, D&D, 5e, fear, phantasmal image, 3rd level, 1 action, 30-foot radius, concentration up to 1 minute. Each creature succeed on a wisdom saving throw or drop whatever is holding become frightened for the duration. While frightened, so if they're not frightened, they need to make the dash action and move away. If it ends its turn in a location... Wait! If it ends its turn... Oh, it doesn't make a wisdom saving throw yet. So they already saved against it, which means they would be re-affected by it. I know.
What does it mean?
I'm the worst. If you can find something that tells me I'm wrong, I will...
restrained.
Stop concentrating.
What does it mean to be restrained?
It's true. Actually, if you stop concentrating,
That's restrained.
Well, I
Can
did
you
stop
attack
concentration
other
because he
targets
hit
on
me.
restrained?
then his wolf isn't feared
He's
anymore.
grappled.
Yeah.
So if my bite hits, he can't even hit us then.
Yeah, he's grappled.
Well, grapple doesn't mean that. Speed becomes 0. Ends if the grappler is incapacitated or the grappled creature player is moved out of reach. Grappling is almost fucking worthless in 5e. Restrained.
Well, it says restrained.
Oh, what's restrained?
Until this
Oh.
grapple ends, the target is restrained.
Oh, okay. Then if they're restrained, speed is 0. Attack rolls against it have advantage, and it's at disadvantage for dexterity saving throws, which is better, but also like it can still attack normally, which is kind of silly.
So he's gonna be in my mouth just swiping.
Yeah,
it.
as a DM, I think that I'd rule that he would be attacking at disadvantage if he's inside a T-Rex mouth trying to think. Unless he's attacking the T-Rex, in which case it's just kind of like, ow, my body. Ow, I'll
my
stab.
mouth is bleeding.
I'm stabbing the T-Rex with my blades.
Ow, my everything's bleeding.
It was a joke because he was jacking off at me.
Okay, so some shit's gonna happen. You guys hear a scream from the back of the cavern. It sounds a lot.
Writing
Princess.
secret notes? Rude.
The scream in the back of the cavern sounds a lot like Geeko's. Okay?
Geeko. Geeko, this is your father.
The orcs are like cautiously kind of moving forward here. And then you also hear Doc from the back of the cavern, and he says, "What are you doing?" And it looks like Sir Orkington
Smeagol.
has definitely just busted Geeko over the head,
Oh no.
and he's like fucking peacing out.
He beat the shit out of Geeko and then dipped?
Yeah.
Isn't that our friend?
That's Sir Workington.
That's Sir Orkington. Sir Grunts is what his name was.
I knighted him Sir Workington. So he beat the shit out, so he's being mind controlled.
He's just a dick. We don't like him anymore.
Just give me a flat intelligence check.
5+ stuff.
You're certain that he's your friend.
5 + 1s.
Yeah, dude, he's being mind controlled for sure.
I knew it.
Definitely mind control.
You
There's
seem,
a
to be,
knicker,
you
man.
seem to be having a vision of him being attacked, and you don't know.
Okay.
I don't know why.
All right. The other orcs, they have some things. What would you? Someone tell them something to do.
Get him, boys!
Okay. So, in that case,
Yeah, the orcs
I
are
think
always
at this
gonna
point
be
they would have seen that the T-Rex is friendly.
Yeah.
They're gonna start moving towards the armored boy over here as well.
Yeah, I hope the orcs don't die.
Um.
I'm gonna believe.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I'm gonna
That's the orcs.
say a prayer to the sea mistress. Can I meet the sea mistress?
Can you meet her?
Yeah.
Which mistress are you praying to?
The mermaid god?
Oh, okay. She doesn't answer.
Rats.
There it is.
You could pray.
You broke your tree.
You're welcome to pray to anybody that you want, like Kellyanne.
I pray to the best god.
You need to say her.
Sylvanas.
Say his or her name.
Oh man, I don't know if I can do that. They're probably not might not appreciate it.
It's your call.
The
She
night
whispers.
mistress?
She whispers icicles in your ears. She says, "Faith will be rewarded." All right, Jonas, it's your turn.
Okay.
Fails his save.
Alright, I'm gonna bite that motherfucker.
Do it. With a +10 to hit. There's very few things that you could roll where you wouldn't hit this guy.
That's one of them.
16.
A 16? That does not hit him.
Well, +1 for my. And
Oh man,
7.
17 is not hit him.
Oh, that's a good thing I didn't roll that.
That's a 1. You hit yourself. You bite your tongue attempting to bite him.
And then that's what that scream was. I won't be able to taste anything for like a fucking week.
Again, as a T-Rex right now, I'll say that like you're attempting to get with him, but this area is so busy and there's so many friendlies running around underneath you. You're not used to this form quite yet, so you're trying to be very delicate about trying to bite this dude in half. So I'll say that like, you're playing it safe. You know once you get him, it's fucking game over. All right? But you also don't want to hurt anybody else in the process.
I'm also going to attempt another tail attack against him just to see
Do it.
what happens. And it's a...
Oh, man. You almost get knocked forward a little bit from the... Your tail is so strong and this barrier is so sturdy, it's like pushing off of the wall. Kind of. Go ahead and give me a dexterity as a T-Rex to not fall sideways.
Why can't I roll for anything better than a 6 tonight?
I'm going to say the DC will be 12. To not step on anybody, but to fall sideways.
What's the dexterity? Oh, he's got a dexterity of 10.
Plus 10?
No,
Or 10?
10 base.
Plus 10, that'd be like 50. I was like,
So,
did we lose,
you get 7.
did we lose, our other one?
Yeah.
Okay.
6.
She's having brain
Six.
issues.
The save was 6.
Yeah, he falls straight into the water. I'm gonna roll a dex save for Lynn.
I'm not gonna roll any more tail. Oh, this is the worst debut.
If it wasn't a 1, Jonas, I wouldn't say that you'd fallen into the water, but yeah, you fell. You're like, sploosh. And honestly, it's kind of crisp, a little bit cool. It feels kind of nice.
Feels cool against my T-Rex.
But, as a reaction, the man behind the barrier hears your monstrous form fall into the water, and almost seemingly as if it was a reaction,
Whoa, no way.
you notice an arc of lightning shoot down from the center of this opening right here and crack right into the water, hurting everything inside of it. For
87 damage.
87 damage.
I'd still be alive, actually.
I know. That's the sad part.
That's the
He's
sad
got like
part. I
100.
still
What
have
the fuck, man?
I still have 120 health left.
What? 4 damage.
So I'm down to 116.
Gary rolled
4 damage. Let that be a warning.
Let that be a warning to you next time you try and roll a tail attack.
My turn?
No.
No, it's so Lynn will also take that damage, but I'm gonna say that
It
she
could just as easily have been a...
Lynn's just gonna like she plops into the water too, but 3 feet for her is pretty much under the
How many
fucking water.
times I'm gonna fucking roll this?
So she's just gonna like try and like and like a Muppet swim over to
Old
here.
lady noises.
Yeah, and take the dash action once she gets over here. Or not the dash action, but the dodge action once she gets over there. Which brings us to Thigh-Carrion Boy there.
Okay. And my trusty companion, whose name I don't know.
Master Shaster is what he told you.
Master Shaster.
Yes, me name is Master Shaster.
Can
The
you
privateer
remember Master Shaster?
Of Lake Dragonmere.
Master Shaster, the Dragon Master.
Yes.
In the privateer of Lake Dragonmere. We talked about this last round.
Shaster.
Okay, so
Master Shaster.
Master Shaster was directed to fight your armor pants.
That is indeed what he was directed to.
Black Cat.
I'd like to yeet over the clearly trapped water.
Would you just like to try and swim across?
No, I'd like to yeet across.
Would you like to use
Like to jump.
the environment in any way, shape, or form?
I'd like to use said vines.
Excellent! Roll me just a straight either acrobatics or athletics, whichever is higher, with advantage for using the vine. And try and yeet yourself across.
24.
Oh, dude, fucking you backflip when you get over there and land straight next to that.
As while in midair,
Torch.
I'd like to pull out my big sword again and then slash the shit out of that torch.
Okay. Yeah, okay, roll an attack. Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna power attack.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a 14 to hit.
It's an immobile torch, so that hits.
It is a torch. Confirmed.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to hit something that's not moving right there.
Is that a 1 and a 2?
It is, but it's gonna be 21 damage because I power attack.
Okay, dude, it just easily cracks and falls over. You almost sense with your pirate wisdom or whatnot that this barrier still exists, but has been weakened substantially.
Like to take the sword and break the barrier.
You can make an attack against the barrier for sure.
14 to hit.
It's as if half this barrier's
Oh, sorry,
power
14 plus.
still exists somewhere.
Okay. Can I roll
Probably at
damage?
the other torch.
Hmm?
Can I roll damage?
You can.
Barrier? Nice. Does it do anything?
No.
I'm still gonna roll it.
Actually, honestly, what is your damage?
31.
What the fuck? 31?
Yeah. Because I'm power attacking.
Oh my god.
it's an
With your
object.
two-handed god blade.
Yes, of course.
You actually see your blade pierce through it for a second.
Nice.
And then it solidifies again, pressing your blade backwards.
Nice.
You sense that you coordinate with your group strong enough to do this attack again. You might even be able to sneak someone through.
Nice.
Or
Or we could just, break the other torch.
other options are available, for sure. Which brings us back to sound. Oh, I'm sorry.
Can I use my bonus action?
Yes.
Grab my rapier back?
Yeah, off the ground where it had been struck by the... Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
So you've got your rapier back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Add one rapier to your inventory.
I add it back.
Which brings us back to sound. In round 4, it has been 24
Round
seconds.
4.
No, it hasn't even been 24 seconds.
We're at 18 seconds.
We're at 18 seconds right now.
Alright, I'm gonna cast.
Alright, boys, this video's been 18 seconds.
Should we do an intermission real
No,
quick?
I want to do. Let's do it after
Let's do sound's turn and then we'll do an
Thank
intermission. How about that?
Alright, so I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force
Okay.
on big dude who's right in front of me who just fucking attacked me. So he has to make an
A
intelligence.
whole bunch he just attacked you.
Yeah, he has to make an intelligence saving throw.
He's
So I get one spell in form.
I have a feeling
Should I
that he's
do
probably
this
not
and
the
just
most
put
intelligent.
the earth
I
inside
think you
of
might be
where
right. Let me check his
the
stats.
torch is?
Alright, so what is the intelligence saving throw that he needs to make?
It's I don't know, what would that go against on my spell save DC?
Yeah,
or-
probably against your spell save
So
DC.
it'd be 14.
Of your choice that is no
Again,
larger than
all
a
I'm saying
10-foot
is I
cube,
want the
perceivable only to the
ground
target
beneath
for the
that
duration.
to
Spell
be
has no
on
effect.
top of.
Blah blah blah.
Right,
It's
but then
action
why
to
should I set the
examine.
torch? That's what I'm
How
worried
can a
about.
Treats the
torch-
phantasm
how
if it
can
were
fire
real.
light
Target rationalizes any
inside
illogical
of-
outcomes. Oh, so it's like it's something
Why
that it
is the
needs to
earth
attack.
the-
If it doesn't make the
Torch
save of
target?
16. Oh, dude, it doesn't. Let
Wait,
me.
no, 14.
Huh?
14.
Either way,
I
it doesn't
could.
make that.
Okay.
save.
So you're saying like
So then what I
pull
would
it
like
and
it
Crush it down.
to see.
Yes.
So like, hold on.
Describe it so I might have a miniature
I just
for it.
I don't see how
Well,
fire could
because
light
it
for
doesn't
underground,
necessarily have
right?
to be
So, like-
something.
Like if there was like 5 feet of dirt on top of this
Hold
torch,
this.
could it light?
Hold that, like that.
Um,
So you could have like the earth come up and crush the crap out of it.
Yeah, honestly, so you would have, from what you guys saw, it seems like it's less about suffocating it and more about just kind of like dislodging the object from where it seems to be like its focus point.
Did I break the crap out of that torch? Is it like in pieces?
No, it's an iron torch and you're hitting it again. It was with a god blade and a rapier, but you just kind of like and once it like came dislodged from the ground and like not shattered but splayed itself on the ground, whatever its contents were kind of spilled out, and then whatever it had been doing, what its effects or augmentations that it was doing, dispelled. Once it was no longer positioned.
Smothering it won't do anything.
You guys are getting the sensation that this is this dude's campsite, and he has placed a lot of stuff to protect himself in this area. He placed these so that he could fall back to this spot. He seemed to have enhanced whatever this individual was that was in front of him. You guys remember when as soon as you came in, he was dumping something on this guy right away. And I will tell you that everything...
Pull the rock out and fucking throw it.
everything that I have done to enhance these individuals is within 5e rules.
I mean, you are a fucking giant dinosaur.
So I have my idea,
This is
but
the
I
only
need
time I'm gonna
to
be able to be a
find.
dinosaur forever.
I don't think so.
Need to find it first real
The only
quick so
way
I can tell
be a
you
dinosaur
the
is if I
right.
Should we do the
This is a
intermission?
free wild shape, so I'm
No,
on my
no,
mind, but from here henceforth, I think I'm gonna need to be polymorphed into dinosaur.
Okay, so
And that
what
makes me real stupid.
he
Makes me
sees
stupid as a T-Rex.
it's just
right now, I'm smart
it's
as myself.
a
Oh, your big
walkway,
brain time?
kind of like a bridge walkway
yeah, now I'm
thing.
big brain. I know
But
who
there's
I am.
But then you get
like
tiny brain.
rows and rows and rows like over each other of thorn whips whacking around along it.
She wants it rough and whacking around all
So,
the time.
but what happens is that he can take
Tell us.
damage from
Tell
these
us what
thorn
happens.
whips.
Okay, so that's what he ended. It's coming towards him.
No, he's on a never-ending walkway, kind of.
Got
like
it.
Looks like it's not ending on either direction.
What
And these-
fantasy is this?
This is a phantasmal fantasy.
Yeah, so it's whatever I want to make it.
Okay.
So, and it's just these whips going around constantly right on the edge,
Jesus, Lexi.
Roll for kinkiness.
so that it
Jesus,
keeps
Lexi.
Gary,
hitting it.
Just so that I can roll. I feel like you have something very specific in him. Are you wanting him to like flee in the opposite direction, or
Pretty much, he has no way of getting out. It's kind of the mindset. Like he is, if he moves,
Mhm.
It gets whipped.
he gets hit.
Okay, so
And
you
so-
want him to be still.
I would prefer him to move,
So
but
Lexi
not
dreams
know that
up
he's-
torture scenarios.
I will tell you this, because it is not like an enemy in front of him. I'll say that he won't move, but that he will
Well,
then defend. Like he'll attack because it's not something he can physically fight, right?
no, it is. It's something he could physically fight.
But he'll get whipped.
You want him to fight the thorny whips.
He's more than welcome to fight the thorny whip.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
'Cause
trying
what-
to get myself in his head, and I think
Yeah,
he would.
because what it is that
he could
they
slash away
deem
the
it- like they deem it as
Whips.
being real. So he really thinks that he has these things whipping around him and hitting him,
Mm-hmm.
and it's causing damage to him.
Mhm.
So if he wants to fight it, he's more than welcome to fight it to try to get them to stop, to like push them back further.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not
So
real.
they-
He's just taking damage from them.
So I'm saying, I'm wondering,
It's
Yeah.
all in his head.
does he also see you guys though? Because
No, he only sees this.
I
According to this, this is
So he's going to be making
book
attacks
has,
at the
Yeah,
air
let me see.
in front of him.
because
he's
that's
gonna
why
be-
I'm reading it from the book, and it gives like an example.
takes
of
root in the
it.
mind. 60 feet, concentration, blah blah blah. Failed save. You create a phantasmal object, not an environment,
Nope, keep reading, because
or other visible phenomena of your choice that is no larger than 10-foot cube.
right. So or other.
So you want him to be surrounded by a 10-foot cube of.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It looks
Of
like
whips.
he can't move in any
It's
other
like a
direction.
tornado.
Oh, when you said walkway, I thought you were talking about
No,
like an
like kind
endless.
of like it looks like a pathway, but he can't get any further.
He's
Like,
just
it's
surrounded by thorny whips.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
He's a very thorny boy.
I got that. 10-foot circle.
He's
over
in the castle in Ybor.
Oh
Exactly.
no!
Yeah.
He's in the
What?
castle.
What?
Something happened.
Doesn't affect him for some
It does. I'm gonna let it affect him. I'm gonna give it one round.
Why? Because of the psychic damage?
Give me roll a perception check on him. Roll an Arcana check.
It was a dirty 20, right? No.
Give me some kind of check. She's gonna leave me after this.
Can I roll at advantage?
Because she's a cleric.
I'm gonna let you roll at advantage
And
because
your girlfriend.
what you're about to do, everything that you've done so far has been so fantastic and so ingenuitive.
18, 19, 20.
Look at all these compliments.
Dirty 20. Dirty 20.
21.
Dirty 21.
So like he's sitting there and like as he like
Oh
just
no,
finished
is this like his fear? This biggest
punching you and stuff like that, he's just like
Gary said, "Please kill me."
Yeah, that was one of the first things he asked.
And when you're close to him and you see this armor that he's wearing, and the smell of this individual as you're close, it smells of burnt flesh and of someone who doesn't commonly jump into these crystal clear babbling brooks at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and say roll 1 round of this damage, but then he will essentially be he'll be free. of it.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
I can't tell you why.
But
Taco.
that doesn't make any sense.
I mean,
Big chunk.
I can always give you no damage.
No, but I don't.
What did
You have to watch.
What did the individuals say to Jonas?
Kill me.
Inside the tree, what did they say the enemy that you were fighting was?
I don't remember.
Even Jonas.
Lynn made a joke about it.
I don't remember anything past
They're
acorn nipples and a
evil.
giant
The romancing of necks.
Evil.
It's a
necromancer.
Your necromancer summon.
Next.
Undead.
Hey, she got it.
But
He's not alive. He just wants the suffering to be ended. So he's undead. Therefore, he can't.
So just go ahead and hit him with a round of the damage from that.
But
I'm just,
I can't hit him. It happens on my next turn.
I know. Just go ahead and roll it right now. And I'm going to say that it affects the individual that is actually controlling him.
What the fuck?
I know.
I know.
I just like the pain.
She's having all these like fantastic like ideas and like these like epic spells.
It is a dream.
Within a dream.
Jonas, wake up. This
Jonas.
is your family and we miss you.
You've been in a coma for 6 years.
Your mistrust of all people has concerned.
No, we're not talking about your character. We're talking about you, Jim. Wake up. This is all a dream.
So it
I'm
takes
your father.
7 damage.
You're a 30-year-old
Okay.
man.
And you sense this.
Well, it takes
That's
7
5
psychic
years
damage
younger than I.
and 1 piercing damage.
Ooh. So, you hear a scream from the individual behind you
I thought you were married.
as this happens. But not
We're doing
the
shit.
armored individual in front of you.
Okay.
And with that, let's do intermission real quick.
That means Gary takes more shots.
That was
I
Yes,
know.
because it was a thing. Not 20. You could.
Yeah?
Aren't you glad you had a lifeguard here to save you?
I guess. What? Wait a minute. You should go. There's no need for you to be here.
I think I should stay, and I think we should have.
She's like
literally just said
she's like a fucking CrossFit barbarian.
You just said that Beck was a man.
You just said Beck's a man.
Oh,
You know what? You guys are freaks.
sorry.
Oh,
She is a man, a very buff
You're
man.
dead.
She's a man. that
how
has a
dare you
vagina.
assume her gender?
No,
Sir
Beck,
gender.
sorry, Beck is like a fucking 6-foot CrossFit chick.
You know, gets
The ones that
Goddamn.
kind of scare you a little bit?
Yeah, and I figured the
I
only
like
way to
it.
really put that across was to have a deeper voice because I'm.
Like perhaps we were supposed to be here at this time, as preordained by some kind of larger,
Confirmed it.
godlike deity.
Well, that's just lazy writing.
It's it's stone color, it's like dark gray.
Would you say black, maybe?
Oh my god.
Drow are pretty much black-faced elves, essentially.
Dawn's riding on top of it. Geeko's over here thinking about summoning something else.
That's a frickin' demon.
You don't see Jonas anywhere, and then Dernick is right here.
Casino octopus.
Yeah.
That was holding their good.
Traitor!
You already rolled.
You have to roll your damage on the octopus.
It to be an imposter. It may.
You little son of a bitch! Are you a simulation? Huh? Are you a simulation?
There was a whole group of us, and they found a little hole with a crowbar and the rocks, and I slid underneath, and then the rest of us were going to
That's
come,
the
and then
third
it collapsed
monster.
again. And so now they're trying to pick up the rocks and stuff to get more people down here to help.
Ah, I see.
Geeko insights.
Roll an insight on it. What the? What are your intentions
15.
with all of the gold then?
What gold?
Alright.
15.
Alright. So he seems just kind of content like that with that. Because there's absolutely no gold down here, so he wanted to see if there was.
I said, there be a box. Don't. No, there's a box right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, Todd.
Ah!
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
No, the monsters are dead. You can put out the
Oh.
dynamite.
There's still one, Todd.
Ah!
Keep your wits about you.
What's in the box?
What's in the fucking box?
More boomsticks. Counting this one, I've got 5 more. Do you have something for this? She's like, oh, I have little girl.
I speak
I have
little
advantage
girl.
on little girls. Wait. I have advantage on little girls. Wait. Streaming thing.
Okay.
Jim, if you can pull it up just to make sure that it is indeed
I will ensure that it is indeed having things
up and running. I'm gonna put my hand in front of this camera. Oh, it is still good. Okay, cool.
Ensure that there are no little girls offended by your advantage.
Yes, that is.
But they are all in Geeko space.
Geeko is currently being kidnapped.
Whoa. Thanks for reminding me. I was gonna completely ignore it. Because I forgot about it.
Sound did an action. She has her bonus action, interaction, reaction, movement, etc., etc.
Murderer is live.
Yes.
Confirmed.
Well, yeah.
How's the chat? Has anyone said anything?
No.
That.
Perfect.
That's the way I like it.
Honestly, guys, this is what we would do regardless. The fact that we're broadcasting it is just kind of being nice to you people.
That's right, you people.
This is
The
our
people that
world.
watch
You all
this.
just fucking live in it.
Appreciate us!
I don't think they live in it. If it's our world.
Live in our world, please. We're begging you.
It's all a dream. Don't worry.
Roll for dreams.
Oh, I miss rolling.
I got a 3.
There was a plan for you guys to roll for dreams tonight, but
Yeah, this
We're not getting there.
we've lost half of our people, man.
Oh, I rolled a 10. Fuck.
Hey, I took a 3-hour nap.
Whose
so I
turn
could
is
be
it?
here.
Lexi?
I committed hard, Gary.
Lexi has her bonus action, reaction, interaction.
I use my bonus action to heal myself.
Okay.
That's a good plan.
Casting
Number 12.
Healing word.
You're
Healing
flush out. Your
word.
foot's real close to that cat.
Okay.
Or actually, I
She's
just
making noises.
do.
That's right.
You know what? I lied.
You can go off.
So I'm
There
gonna
you
do
go.
cure wounds.
Okay.
Oh, they're gonna fight.
Good. I hope they do.
She cures the wounds.
Can we get a big chunk, by the way?
Yeah. Before we end this bad boy, I'll make sure that I do a big chunk. Please don't let me forget. I'll end the stream
She's
with
making noises under there.
big chunk. Oh
She's
man.
making noises
I mean,
under
this is a good angle for it, but like, there's
Boy.
just so much going on.
I got the same
You suck.
amount.
Yeah.
Either way.
I'm sorry.
there. So what happened?
Well,
If
first
Jonas would get up.
I
Gosh,
rolled.
sorry, Janice.
First, I was like, "Oh, I'll do healing word," and I was like, "Wait, I can use cure wounds because I
I'm
can
gonna
just touch myself."
This one next
And
time.
yeah,
Nice.
healing word is 1d4. Cure
Lexi,
wounds is 1d8
stop
plus your
touching
modifier,
yourself.
and I rolled the same amount.
Can I get a nice?
Nice.
Nice.
Listen, I know it doesn't seem like it, but you did pretty fantastic so far.
But how sad is that? That between a d4 and a d8, I
Can I
still
get
rolled
another
the same
nice?
amount.
Fantastic
Yeah.
at touching yourself?
Hell yeah.
Fantastic at touching yourself.
Nice.
And I get to watch our high fives after the fact too. There it is.
Isn't it great?
Bam.
All right. So that was your bonus action, interaction,
I don't
reaction.
even look over. I just expect
I
it.
know.
He is.
Would you guys like to make a check? Honestly, guys, as your interaction on any of your turns, you can just make a check as well. Most of you guys just like skip it. I'm telling you, a history
There's
of religion.
so much to be gleaned.
There is literally. I don't spend weeks on this so you guys cannot do checks, and I can't just like, hey.
He's got about 1 billion contingencies that we just blow by, and he just has to like have this pile of contingencies that were never checked, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm working on.
Like, why did the guy rub his knuckles against her face to test for shapeshifteriness?
And why did that guy grimace when the other? No, we already. Figured that
Yeah.
out. We
Why
already
did he?
figured that out.
Why did he do that?
We already figured
Why
that
is he
out.
It's
still
like
moving
there was
unnaturally fast? What's going on
It's
here?
like there's a haste spell cast on it, probably. I mean, I didn't say that.
Stop reading my notes! You take disadvantage on your next
Huh,
attack.
I didn't even read that one. You just confirmed it.
You're taking disadvantage on your
I
next
didn't
attack.
hear what happened. What happened? I'm not gonna even
Nothing.
listen.
Lexi's turn. She's talking about what she's doing next.
It's too cheatery. I'm
I
not gonna
can't
listen.
read your cursive. I've tried.
Lexi can.
It's too cheatery. Oh god. I
But
can't
she's
do
too
that.
integratized
Oh, no.
to read my notes.
Oh,
I can't read your notes. I've tried. What? Roll?
No, you want to verify that for me?
Is that a natural 20?
It is a natural critty.
Oh.
Big
He's wearing
natural.
adamantine, so he's immune to... I'm just kidding. What's up?
It's got a 22 on either history or arcana. I don't know which one would tell me more.
Tell me what you're trying to find out, and I might be able to help you.
Do I smell an ass?
Oh, and then I will shapeshift into giant elk form.
But also,
I would never make you smell his airs.
they're from the future, dude.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to seduce the dragon.
So now you know I'm legit.
There are goblins here?
Kiko's gonna